Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Are you ready for some competitive Dota?
I am. Cannot wait, but we've just done the Goonti draws, which is very exciting.
Oh, I was having dinner. I apologise.
And then Jido very generously raided you to start the stream off, and obviously slightly mistimed it, but we got there.
It's all right. Thank you, Godot. So who's in the draw?
There are 4 groups. 1 of 5, the rest of 4.
Okay.
And let's get the Google Doc up again.
Swan's a good lad, by the way. You know Swan?
I know Swan. Swan is lovely.
Good lad. He used to be S1, right? And now Swan.
He is still S1, but because we all started calling it Swan instead, he's converted.
No, I like it. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. He's been playing in the morning stacks a bit, and he's a good, like a lot of players who are actually good. You know, and I mean, I'm not saying he's like an ease dub or anything, but he's the sort of lad who is good at helping the lads who are not as good still feel good about playing the game. Ashwin has made it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on days still though. I'm going to rely on Jido.
Fair. Oh, mate, that is a good LinkedIn portrait. Look at this young lad. What a happy young lad. Time to make notes of the teams playing. Yeah, get some notes.
Searching me up.
I just fancied it. I was like, I wonder if he's got a LinkedIn. Of course he does. Here's a stack. Steve.
Hey, you gotta have a LinkedIn.
Steve, Lanero, Munt, Swan. Who's their 5th? Puppy is on the main menu.
Excuse me, sir.
I reckon people love to load them.
Get him in.
I was going to go...
Alfredo Deranzero, Torpedo Justre, Zubed, Fort 49 Mons, Flaxen.
Merci Alfredo de Anel Torpedo pour le sub.
Steve says need one in chat.
Alright. Fixed, sorted, done.
Nanesk and Swan, unfortunately, we are casting. Get EGM. He's on the main menu. Star Fox is there. Get Star Fox. Yeah, we're casting the INHOUSES tonight, mate. It's Tuesday. It's tradition. It's what we do.
I don't know if you know this, Ted, but Steve is about to leave us forever.
What does that mean?
He's abandoning the UK.
Where's he going?
He's going to America in about 2 weeks' time.
For what?
For his job.
What?
He's been given an option to work in America for American salary, but keeping UK benefits. And my God,
Oh,
who wouldn't,
wow.
who wouldn't take that?
No, that's a good deal.
So we're
Well, goodness.
we've had a funeral for him
Did you?
because he's a dead man. We'll never see him again.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, he's probably won't see him again. Unless
He'll be back at Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll see him in 2 months then. Fair enough. We need another pub quiz. Hopefully when I'm not in Dream League or Bristol.
Yeah.
I think the next one is 9th.
Of what?
I will not be there for that, but
Of this month?
Of this month, yeah.
yeah.
Let me check.
Actually, I need to organise that. It's getting kind of close. One sec.
Isn't that a Dream League?
That is...
No,
No,
that is probably
but I
Dream
am already out that night. I apologise. I have other drinks organised with another... with a third party. No, I wouldn't move to the States now. And that's saying it as someone that lived there. I wouldn't want to live there now. It's fucking caca cuckoo country.
And Steve's not improving it.
I mean, I don't know if they like cyclists there, I'll be honest with you. Got some names I don't recognise much here. Clavisymbol, Obst, Spartomat, Zasa.
So this is the first preview of Goonti because this is 2 GTI teams.
Oh, Team Spherical are back.
Team Spherical are returning, and they've done a lovely video.
Oh, so wait, Clavisymbol, I do recognise him from that name from previous GTI, I think.
Yeah,
and Obst as well, now you mention it.
Yeah.
Interesting. I understand we have a trailer for GTI that I was sworn to secrecy not to play. I will now play that video at the start of the stream. Let me just fire it up. This was made by... let me see. Who made it? Cortez made this vid. I will full screen this shit for everybody. Here we go. Wait a sec. Just hold on 1 second, please. There we go. All right, you guys watching the stream?
We are.
All right,
Sure.
here's the vid.
Across central and eastern parts of England, we're seeing
Hang on,
temperatures
hang
in the
on.
mid to high
Hang on.
30s.
Right, please don't resub.
Score TU 8693 just Zubed de Fort
Yeah,
45
it's
mons.
Cortez
I am
himself
just in time.
interrupting the vid. Just wait a sec. This is your fucking vid, dude. All right, just hold on. Christ.
Across central and eastern parts of England, we're seeing temperatures in the mid to high 30s, extremely high values.
What was once regarded as sort of once in a generation incidents are now becoming much more regular.
THTG with the victory. TH4D rather.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time.
Right, who was that? Siseb.
The W just Zubed de
Siseb.
Fort 90
Bob.
mons.
And now Bob is in on it. That's all right. It's all right. I'll just pause, and you guys can be dickheads. Please.
Bob sknit just Zubed de Fort 100 mons. Ited matop you are all right. Cheers la dopit so good six all right.
Dickhead. All right, here we go. Shut up, Bob.
Welcome to the Goonternational.
Aegis reclaimed and a 3-man black hole.
Oh my god, they're going in. That's a big charge! What? Oh my god, they're all ulted! Liberty bot! Oh!
Viper destroyed Hurricane Pipe for 2.
But it's not really enough big when you're still stood in the back of the player. I'll say the let's
He's got in the fountain.
Is it the bounce to get some page again?
Could be dead here. Here comes the stun from Line, he just not stunned.
Oh, the dodge from Jay!
They should get the Tiny here and at least burn the Aegis of the Immortal, but Sleepy Moon comes in to try to clean up the backlines. It's a Maledict onto Sleepy Moon, Tiny goes down, it's a lot of damage from the Death Ward! They have no damage left, the Poison Nova goes out from the Venom as well as the Maledict. It's a lot of damage and Death Ward is back up again! They get the kill on the Wraith King!
Wait, who is that Yank casting there? Who's that? And like really going for it. Calm down. This is GTI.
Thrown into life!
Well, I mean, on my notes here, he is listed as a coward.
He kicked his EC and attacked us.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
So fucked.
Boosted Noobs Edition is right. Very nice. Love that. Love that.
That was nice.
Ashwin is just going to watch on Discord, so we are good to go.
Yeah.
No more trailers. Trailers away. Just let's calm down. Let's calm down. It's a bit much. I mean, you've seen the Dota. It's not. Come on. Oh, here's Team Spherical's trailer.
Yeah, there's a bunch, but I particularly like Spherical, so I've linked that.
Hold on, let me have a look. This is Team Spherical's trailer. While Gito gets the lobby set up, we'll do this.
Got us 2 minutes.
Hey, she's gonna be out of refraction charge. She's out of refraction charge. She's invisible. He still gets her. They're the one. They're all dead. It's just T left. They must get it now. Hit the buildings. Hit the buildings. Oh my god, there's a wall of text. Hold on. The Team Spherical press release. After a rough game versus Bingus Academy, we sadly have to leave the tournament, spelt wrong, and finish in 8-12. Because of this disappointing performance, our sponsor for the GTI, PlusNet, immediately left us right after the game. We want to thank everyone for the great support during this tournament. There are a lot of lovely people here on this Discord and we'll stay around for sure. That's a lie. Let's hope for a better GTI next year. Good luck to all remaining teams, especially Bad Lads with Bird. Special shout out to Eri for all the great work and organising everything. God damn, it is sad. I veto this loss. May your year forever be round and smooth. They change their profile pic. My round spherical boys, live long, my friends. Oh, this is some effort's gone into this. What is that font? That's Comic Sans, I think. He's got direct messages from Bird, Gabe, and Ice Frog. Oh, they're back. They're all coming back.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
German Coyote 8 just Zubed for 20 months.
Lads, I appreciate the subs, thank you, but can we just wait until we're not watching hype vids? Sleepy Moon, Obst, Phosphorus, Moist Goblin, and Clavisymbol. Spartamat as sub, and Zasa as coach. Nice.
I fucking love for the little spherical lads. They use their positions as the little weaponry they're holding. I think that deal is so fucking good.
What are we waiting for here? What's the hold up?
I don't know. Ashwin has. I should mention. Team Sitout is Ashwin's team that he's coaching.
Oh, he's gone to do some coaching.
So he's gone to do some coaching.
Wonder what
so
he's
yeah,
saying.
Ashwin has gone to coach, I think.
What is he saying, do you think?
You know what? The coaching is a bit weird, right? You kind of get given at the start of the tournament the list of heroes that your team are willing to play.
Right.
And you just got to kind of learn how to play the opera with those notes alone and figure out as you go along. And most of it is just like, what are you comfortable with?
Thank you for the sub. I think that one of the things that we've always seen in these games is it's all very well having heroes that are really good, but if you don't know how to play them, you may as well not have played. Like, if you said to me, right, Flax, this is a great Meepo game, so you're playing Meepo, we've lost. And Dota is a game where I think I generally need at least 5 games to really get some kind of hang on vaguely what I'm doing with a hero. And even then, I'm saying very vague. So I think it's absolutely right that there is a list and they're like, these are the heroes we're happy playing. You'll have to draft around that. It makes sense.
It makes your life a bit easier, but sometimes you just wish you were like, oh man,
wait,
it's so good if this list was a little bit bigger.
So
just sneak 1 or 2 extra.
Bob has said, Plague saying, learn how to play the opera with those notes alone, and you just accepting that is criminal, Ted. I'm sorry, Bob, but I'm not from the north where you guys are on the lookout for that kind of shit. It's just standard London chat as far as I'm concerned. You know, maybe if he was to say something about being down the pit or something like that, you would have understood it. But I believe what his point was, Bob, to translate for you, is that he's given so much to work with, is what he's saying.
That does sum it up perfectly. I'm going to see a lot of classical music this winter.
Put that one in the thought freezer and snack on it later.
Like that,
if he'd said that, then I may have noticed. Team Spherical, what is their little mascot thing here? What do you think that is meant to be?
He's just a little dude.
Little lad.
He's a little dude looking into a little orb.
It looks like one of the Palantirs, which I thought were lost, but apparently the enemy has recovered them. But we can't account for all of them, of course.
And something can be looking out.
Always.
Personally, I will say Team Sitout's banner and logo is a genuine piece of artwork that I like.
Yes.
I mean, you can imagine that shit being a corporate logo. You can imagine it being put on a t-shirt, on a beach towel.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yep, it's very good. And also, look at this. Team Spherical's, it fits a non-standard banner. One of the things I always look forward to at GTI time is the banners that the teams have come up with. The ones that haven't even bothered to check if the logo fits on the banner, I think I don't want them to win a single game. In fact, I would like it if they crashed out of the tournament in last place. Look at Team Sitout. Look at that. They've really put effort into this. It's a beautiful banner. Team Spherical, same. They've even got the little edging and everything. It's very nice. Do your fucking job and put together some fucking, effort. Whatever. Do it with the effort. I'm watching a TV show called Ludwig, detective show, with David Mitchell as a detective. I'll give you the setup. This is the first 5 minutes of the show. His brother has gone missing. His brother was a detective. They're twins. He is a puzzle solver and setter, known as Ludwig. That's his pen name, for crosswords and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And his brother's wife, so his sister-in-law, is like, you need to help me find him. You're going to have to go into the police station with his ID, because you look just like him, and try and figure out what the fuck was going on. Because he wrote this cryptic note explaining what was going on, but not enough. And so he's also a detective solving crimes, but he's also having to unravel this larger puzzle of what happened to his brother. What did his brother know? Something's happening at the police station that his brother has gone, he's hiding from. What is the story? And David Mitchell's very likable in it. Everyone in it is very likable. It's a really good show.
Is it a new show?
Yes, so I believe it came out in the last 30 days. But yeah, that's on BBC. It's very good. Have I watched Slow Horses? Oh my goodness, Kieran. Have I watched Slow Horses? What an amusing question. Yes, of course I've watched Slow Horses.
So I've been watching The Penguin.
Oh, it's great. Oh, wait, it's out?
So good. Yeah, it comes out every Monday.
Oh, is it Mondays? Shit.
It's Mondays. Man.
I've only seen the first one. Oh, I love that show.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, dude, it is so good. Wait, what's this? Is this what I want? No, I just want the... Alright, let's see. Hold on, I'm just looking for a particular bit of music. No, I don't want that. Damn it. Is there a blurb? If anyone can find the blurb, let me have a look. Actually, I'll look on blurb. Just gonna log in. Gonna blurb it up. Where's Ashley B? Is he still coaching? Oh, he's got to do the draft. Yeah, he's got to do.
He's got a draft for his team.
Let's see if this works. No. So I can't find it, but essentially there is in Street Fighter a little particular sort of musical sting just before the bouts, just when you selected your heroes, it goes da 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 da. And it's a really good, it would be a great sting to play just as the match starts, but I can't find it sadly. Wendy has been, I've played her, and even I can fucking win with this hero. Oh, let's watch the Judo stream so we get some fucking...
Fucking. You have come over all Hoz tonight.
Have I?
Love a bit of fucking. Mate, we played a game last night. Against 4 Immortals and a Divine. One of their Immortals was rank 700.
Oh, yeah.
And we beat them. In a 65-minute thriller, we fucking won.
Oh my god.
And, I was playing Centaur, and holy shit, that hero late game is unbelievable.
He's so strong. Like, it's almost impossible to kill him. Like, you cannot go kill the Centaur first. Like, you can't. Like, it takes so long to kill Centaur, and he's so hard, and does so much damage, that it is a lot of fun playing him. What did you have at the end of the game, item-wise?
Shiva's, Pipe, Crimson Guard, Heart, Strength Blink, and Blade Mail.
Lovely. Yeah, they just
it was as stacked, and I had a Consumed Ags and a Shard, of course.
Of course.
And there was the final team fight. I just literally 1v5'd for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Died with Aegis, respawned, and 1v5'd for another 20 seconds whilst my team was sorting other shit out. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
fun.
had a Giant's Ring as well. I was just wiggling around terrain, and oh my god, what a fucking game.
What a fun hero. Omni Knight, okay.
These are some... So Gyro I'm not sure of, because... I mean, maybe it's a support Gyro plus 4, because Gyro hates to build Hurricane Pike, and you sort of need it against Wind Ranger, Clock, and kind of Venge.
Yeah.
Anything that can reposition, and you have to get out cogs, and you're just building on Gyro. Miserable. But Gyro pos 1 with Omni pos 5 is a fucking strat. I also like the Centaur counter to Wind Ranger. You can jog away from her, get your team out of dodge, as well as just put out a lot of deeps on her with return.
I think that the Stampede is... We saw... Didn't we see at TI the actual cart was being used?
Yeah.
In some games? Like, I think for the save, it's huge. Like, it's an offlaner
it's
with
good save. But
like,
it's, you can just sort of use it, because it's a personal Stampede as well. That's the crazy thing. You just press it and you just start sprinting around the place. And it's not that long of a cooldown. I only did one save that entire game. The rest of the time I was just karting for my own enjoyment. It's probably not the best use of it, but whatever. Okay, so we sort of know roles now, right? Like Lena's definitely mids, Centaur's definitely off lane. Omni Knight is definitely pos 5.
I reckon it's a pos 5 Omni and a pos 4 Gyro. That would be my guess.
And Team Spherical know who the pos 1 is, so they can pick... Team Sitout needs to pick a mid here. I would have gone for a mid there, because you know Lena's mid, you can counter her. And then you save your off-lane pick for after the banning phase.
I mean, they might run. The thing is, I know that Venge carry could be their carry, and it could be Wendy mid, and they might just be saving it for some...
Yeah, it would be weird to do Wendy mid, because she would get a bit shit on by Lena.
Yeah. But I mean, you can always do the power shot shit. It's not that bad.
You can do the power shot shit. It's just a lot of extra effort to deal with Lena.
What would you
compared to having someone like a Puck that's maybe a bit stronger?
Puck is pretty good. But do they have a Puck player?
They may not have a Puck player.
Fucking I can play Puck. Come on, lads, get with it.
I did like Fog TV some coaching. Was it the other day?
I think so.
For your Puck gameplay, it's like he kept telling you to dodge the random auto attacks for the extra mana and health.
Oh yeah, well, so I am not used to this new shit. That dodging things gives you mana and health. Like that's so nuts, and that's why the Puck I was playing against the other day, who was really good, I was like, God, I can't harass this guy at all. It's because the sustain in lane for him came from the fact that every time I tried to right click him, he dodged it and fucking got all this shit. And I was like, oh, like only afterwards did I remember that was a fucking thing that happened in Dota. It's that kind of shit that's just, I mean, when I tell people that Dota is a great game, I mean, it's also impossible. I mean, come on.
So I think, if I remember correctly, the tech is anytime you push the lane on the tower, you go and stand on the tower and try and take aggro as many times as you can.
Right.
Because you can always dodge 2 tower shots, and you'll be full health, full mana by the end of a wave. I didn't realise Team Spherical get last pick, so they could... It's kind of smart what they've done now, actually, because this Gyro could still be a pos 4, and a Gyro Centaur lane is really strong. And they have the last pick to counter whatever offlane they face. Or they can go Lena pos 1 instead of mid, and pick a mid that counters whatever mid Team Sitout picks. So I like Spherical's chances of winning this draft. I just don't know if it's...
So can I just say something? There's a post on the Dota 2 subreddit that says, Fortnite Man has a longer biography than all of Team Liquid's players combined on Liquipedia. But Boxy just says his name and which team he's playing for. Fortnite Man has a proper biography breaking down how he got into the game, his entire history. Whether he added it or not, I don't know. But it is interesting. You've heard of Fortnite Man, right?
No.
So he plays for this team whose name I do not know because they're like not even really a team that I like. I don't think anyone has them. They're not like with a brand, with an org or anything. They qualified through the opens, and at Dream League now there will be Fortnite Man and his stack are going to be one of the teams at Dream League.
Right.
And because his name is so stupid, like Fortnite Man, which is just a terrible name, people are going mad for him. They're just like, he's become like a cult fucking hero. They're a Ukraine stack. Yes, it's a traditional Ukrainian bread that I can't pronounce the name, but it's like some kind of loaf or something. It's really quite a funny story. Didn't they beat OG? Isn't that who they beat to get in? Something like that? Oh, poor Gregors. I didn't know you had dyslexia, Greg. Yeah, Paliantia.
Was that all prompted all the tweets from OG players going like, "We'll do better, guys. We'll improve the team. We're you know happiness and friendship and love and flowers."
All right, hater. Yes.
Fuck OG.
Damn. Like one of the most legendary orgs. You're just gonna say that? Fuck OG.
Yeah. Fuck OG.
Why? TI8 wasn't hype for you? You didn't enjoy that?
TI8 was hype.
TI9 wasn't hype for you? Didn't enjoy that?
Of course I did.
Stockholm Major when Seb returns and they win the tournament with a bunch of players that hadn't been factored to win the tournament. That wasn't hype for you?
But it's 2024 now.
I see.
And
what have you done for me lately? Is what you're saying?
I'd rather some out and out toxic fucks like Team Falcons who are honest with it. Then I've seen the logs of what OG players are saying in pubs, mate. I've seen that shit, and their flower bullshit. No, it doesn't cut.
I see.
Hello.
Hello.
How'd the coaching go?
I'm pretty out of it when
Okay.
it comes to knowing what the hell's going on.
Who's your mid here for Team Sitout?
Timber.
Timber mid. Pudge or Timber?
Pudge or Timber? I do like your Mars to counter the Centaur. That's pretty smart.
And the Gyro. Just like Gyro can't do a huge amount if he's in or he's on the wrong side of the arena. Yoso's got a bit of a thing for Venge 3, so.
Oh, you had to talk him off that then.
no, he was very willing actually.
This is we fucking played with Munt Venge 3. He's obsessed. It hasn't worked. The 2 times I've seen it, it's been really bad. I did play against a Venge mid, and the damage that she ends up doing is pretty nuts. And obviously, you got to kill her twice. Like I get it, but it's not what you want in a 3. I don't think at all. Like we know,
it's the most played role for it. I've had a look at it, and I'm kind of
interesting. She's not a pipe builder though, is she?
Whenever fucking Venge 3 plays with me, they just spend all game farming, and then we lose.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But I think it could work at Goon level.
I think it is the best role for the hero, but it's just not. It's not stable. It's way too dependent on your Ag's timing. You're not really a aura builder. You can't really help out. If you fuck the early game, you just kind of suck as a hero. I don't know. When you have the timing though, and you get your Ags on a good time, I get the strength.
Oh my god, John Carpenter's on Twitter. I'm gonna follow that motherfucker. What a legend. Oh, I was meant to be on the... Where's the Discord? There we go. Alright, we got Sparta Mat, Clever Symbol, Moist Goblin, Sleepy Moon, and one other. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe he's disguised himself as a courier, so
he
can't see his name.
He's very sneaky like that.
It's the other one.
Obst.
Obst. And yes, correct. And for the other, and they're both going to miss each other like ships in the night here. We got Lulu, not my Lulu, but another one. Nasir, Seething, Yoso, and Matey. This is like the old Italian stack with Matey and Yoso in. What was the old one called? Spartacus? No, Scipios?
Scipio's Helm Enjoyers.
Yeah, that's right. Monkeys Forever is great. I like him. The Timber set is the Night Timber, which I'm not a huge fan of it, I'll be honest with you. Seething is a good name. I do like it. Aenacia, if you know what that is a good name. I like it. Yoso, I think it must stand for something. By the way, we're still using the stuff that Yoso gave us from his parents' garden. The herbs, the chilies. God bless. What a lovely lad. My family still speak of him fondly. Yoso, friend of family Flax.
Wow. Right, it's an actual pro mid lane. Monkey versus Timber.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of shit you never see in pubs, only when it's like Falcons versus I don't know. Who are they playing against?
Name any other team.
I just can't remember who else plays Timber mid a lot. That's what I was struggling with. Because I know Malrine plays Monkey mid a shit ton.
Right. I can't think of many
Timber
other mid Timber players. I don't think I've ever seen Quinn play it. I think I have seen him play it and asked, does he play that often? And people are like, not really. I'm pretty sure. He does play it, but it's obviously not Quinn's like go-to hero, I would suggest.
I mean, I just don't know this matchup very well.
Oh,
I know...
this is trouble. Lulu didn't get cogs. Boo boo, a boo boo. Lulu is just in here, being a menace. Greg plays mid Timber, and he's nearly pro. Fair enough.
That's true.
PFlax family
he
making
is technically funded by Dota 2.
Making allies in Italy. Look, we love Italy. I love Italy. I love Italy. I love France. I love Germany. I should have been some kind of an ambassador to Europe. Send me instead of Nige. Attention, all sussy gamers. I had to explain to my kids who Nigel Farage was the other day. And I said, he's that guy that you've seen doing the attention, all sussy gamers are like, oh my god, he's so cringe. I was like, yep, he's super cringe. But that's how they knew him, was from his fucking cameos. By the way, when was the last time a sitting politician did something that fucking cameo? This could be death for Gyro here. Do we not have power shot? That is a first blood. Didn't even try and dodge it. Very cool.
It's going to be a second as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. This Clockwork 5 with the change to cogs, this hero is a fucking menace. Alistair Clockwork is a guaranteed dub whenever we play with Alistair and he plays Clock. It's like a free win. I'm going to guess Ashwin.
Yeah, I'm sure there is
dinner. Like... let's guess what Ashwin had for dinner. I don't want him to say yet. I reckon he had... It's a Tuesday, so it's not something elaborate. I did a sausage casserole that I made from scratch. I obviously didn't make the sausages. They were prepared. I reckon Ashwin has had some kind of chicken and rice thing. Or a pasta. Those are my two guesses.
I was also going to propose chicken and rice.
Oh, good heavens.
We'll have to find out after the break.
Yeah, once he's finished eating. So, yes, we are watching Jito, who A, runs the in-houses, but B, runs GTI. Jito, luckily, they are able to stream on Discord for us so that I don't have to do any camera work, which increases the podcastery by, I would say, 50%.
Also, this is a pretty impressive Monkey King midding right now.
How's it going?
11 denies is pretty sick.
He's got a very easy attack. It's quick. It's got range. Oh, that's poor. Come on, Obst. There we go.
I'd like to see him finish the corrosion before treads, maybe. Gives him some bit more kill potential, but...
Not against Timber, though.
No, but around the map. Because you're a Simian Stride gamer, so you should be getting Tree Dance at 5. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Increased V-ape noises by at least 50%. Don't know what that means. Oh, it's because the word vape is banned.
Vape noises and vape is banned.
This is for you, Bob.
Your mic actually cut out on Discord for that one. I'm spared.
Sorry, Bob. Apologies, mate. One of the founders of this stream, 100-month sub founder. Actually, 100 months. That's shouldn't really be given the founder badge. We got 120 monthers in chat now. Bob's boshing around 20 months short. Took a little break. He's a fucking lawyer. What do you know? Surprise, surprise. Also, that does mean his most recent sub was a 100-month sub. Mate, you should have hopped on Probiotic Factor with me a month. You would have fucking loved it. What are you watching? I'm watching the stream. You're watching in game, aren't you?
I'm watching in game for the moment. I'm nearly always watching game for the laning phases.
Oh, Yosso's only standing in for this stack, by the way.
Oh, is he? I thought...
Well, he's got hashtag standing in.
Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that is his team. Team Sitout, Ainasir, Admiral Seething, Yozo, Lulu, Wurtza, Coast by Ashford. No, this is his team.
Huh.
What, sorry? What's going on?
It's Matey has hashtag standing in, not Yoso. So yeah. Matey's the stand-in.
That's Matey Lamau, the other Italian. Oh, my bad, yeah. Whatever.
I think the vape cloud is so strong, it's been there lingering in front of his screen for a while. He's blind.
I had a busy day, alright? I had to get
a hard day at the hospital.
I went to Thorpe Park. It was a busy
Wow, that is a busy day.
I went on
Was the weather pretty shit?
Yeah, it was terrible. I went on the new ride, Hyperia. It was terrifying. I got a fucking headache instantly. It was so fucking scary.
Getting old, mate.
No, it's not. I wasn't scared. I just knew this was going to be an ordeal. Like it was just hard work. As you get older, doing those rides is like, Christ, I don't need this. Like it's the tallest roller coaster in Europe. So you go to the top of this fucking chain thing, like and then it's like a straight shot down into multiple loops, like 2 massive loops, and then a smaller loop. And the issue is
another death.
Yeah, the issue is the G-force is so intense that my head was just aching instantly. Like it just gave me a headache on the spot, just from the G-forces. But the worst roller coaster I've been on was in California, actually, when we were there a couple of years ago. It was a spiral down. You come off a high point, and it just spirals down, like in more increasing tightness of spiral before it bottoms out. And my vision started to cloud over like a pilot pulling a really tight turn. And yeah, I fucking almost blacked out on this thing. Spartamat's struggling here. It is a young man's game. How tall, bro, do I know English how high? David, just fucking Google it, mate. Hyperia roller coaster.
He's flaming himself, not you.
72 meters, so 236 feet. And it's incredibly, it's a kilometer long. And it, it goes at 80 miles an hour. It was very fast.
Been to a fucking theme park or a water park in so goddamn long. And one of my friends was saying that they wanted to go to one the other day, but it's like October, it's miserable. She's working in retail, so it's like Christmas season, it's hell. Yeah. It's not really like theme park time.
You're not going to get a good day, if you like, because...
Oh,
hello, Lulu with the hook shot. Oh, they do get him. Well. Moist Goblin unable to do more. Here comes the stunner's going to do some work. Moist Goblin doesn't have any spells. The cogs just misses. Lulu is on a live. He's on a live.
Lulu is a big game. Right?
Yeah, Lulu's a gaming. Lulu's game. Good pickup for a Team Sitout here.
Yep.
You want a food update, Ashwin? What do you have for dinner?
Cod.
Cod. We were both wrong.
Yeah, we both said chicken and rice.
Cod and what?
Peas, carrots.
No carbs.
Two potatoes. I'm low carbs.
Yeah, potatoes are carbs, aren't they?
No, but as in just like it's like barely anything.
2 potatoes? What? I mean, they could be.
Okay, so 2. Like imagine 2 potato wedges.
Okay, I see.
Those are the potatoes I'm having.
I see.
Not even 2 fucking baking potatoes. Just 2.
I mean, so the problem was when I went on the ride, you can't take anything on because you go upside down a lot. And one of the upside down bits, you're there just hanging. Oh my!
Trouble.
Yeah, it's a kill. Matey steals it from Yoso. Hey, matey! How could you steal the kill from me? That's what Yoso would have said. As I haven't met him, he doesn't sound like that at all. He's more like, hey, matey! How could you steal a kill from me? What would your mama ever said? He doesn't sound like that either. Oh, no, that was a whiff.
Roller coasters really messed you up.
Dude, honestly, it fucked me up.
Sentinel's already got like 2k health, but it doesn't matter because Wind does 2k damage in.
Well, Wendy's.
Oh, Wind's gonna
die.
Yeah,
oh,
that's Wendy's pulling a bit of a swan there.
Swanned it up.
Just swanned it straight to death.
Gerbil cod. Fucking gerbil cod.
Huh?
Gerbil cod, do you remember?
I remember gerbil cod.
Someone's computer wouldn't reconnect. And somebody said, I can't remember who it was, said gerbil cod. And they meant gerbil KO'd. And what they meant by that was the gerbil that runs their computer has been knocked out. And we were like, gerbil cod? And in the end, we were so confused. We had to ask in all chat, like, what the fuck is gerbil cod? We thought it was a new, like, dead dome or some shit. We didn't know what the fuck it meant. And then it turned out that was what they meant. It was pretty bad.
Just a bit of a gerbil cod moment.
Gerbil cod. Gerbil?
What the hell is going on with Timber's 2 fucking chakrams now? One of them is a figure of 8, and then one's just on top of it.
Yeah.
One's just the normal one.
And the thing is, he's just not
He's
sending
only casting
it out.
on top of himself. He can cast it further.
You can. Like, one
it's
is...
It's not the talent people normally take these days. They actually go the tree shatter one. But the Twisted Chakram is still good.
Yeah, it's like double chakram is pretty hype, I think.
It's pretty hype.
Yeah. Oh dear. I don't think Seething is a Timber player. I'll be real with you. Ashwin, were they confident with this pick?
He said he was alright with it.
Alright. I mean, I played with a...
I had no idea. I didn't know if he played it. I didn't know if it was in the meta.
He ran past 3 bounty runes. This is a big rundown. Just go straight in.
Sleepy Moon, you can
Misses.
walk out.
Yeah, couldn't Sleepy Moon get out of there?
I'm not sure how repel works, to be honest. It looked like he got shoved back, but it might have just been the repel ending. I don't know.
Trouble.
Oh, this could be some big chakrams. They're going to center ultimate.
They rotated 4.
Yeah, that was a big rotation.
Lulu's come in though. There's going to be a little trade.
Camera. Oh, the cogs. Lulu is dominating.
Lulu is dominating.
What is this that Stannis has sent? He sent me a vid. I'm going to watch it while the game is in a bit of downtime. Hold on. I say downtime, everyone's dead.
It's
They're
just
not going to be fighting.
The yo
feels
signal.
like.
Tinker was right here. He ate shit. Careful, they're coming. They're coming.
God, your microphone.
This is real Legion.
Yeah.
That is real Legion. I feel like I'm hearing an Italian news report.
Ho visto.
I want to get this Tinker.
Ma il coso era già lì, non è stato preso o cosa è successo?
There he is! We charging him?
Yeah, I'm charging him.
Oh, there's a hook, and there's a thing, and he's.
I was also here.
Era così quando l'ho fatto in realtà. Stavo mandando I documenti a Claudio.
Most aggressive conversation I've ever heard.
Of all the random Italian. Oh my god, Yoso. Would you
still going on?
I've had to serve a meme, like...
They get him.
Oh.
A few moments later.
1,600 subs back then. COVID. God bless you, COVID. Come back, COVID!
I think I'm in hell. I just hate that.
Mate, I big hopes of monkeypox.
Trouble.
Whip, whip, whip! What?
Oh, they knocked him back.
They got 2. They're
That's a
pulling
3
this
for
back.
1.
They are pulling this back.
Yeah, Yosa hasn't had a chance to flex his muscles apart from one fight bot, and he's got a blink now, so see what he can cook with.
So the Wind Ranger build has changed a bit. You don't typically just go straight Gleipnir anymore. You go Maelstrom BKB for these kind of reasons, right? Even if a Nasir has a Gleipnir, he just dies in these fights. There's too much magic damage.
Yeah,
to his
you need
stuns.
BKB.
You need BKB, or you need a friendly Omni to be on your team to help you out.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's the Radiant.
I think I broke 2K subs during COVID. Loads of people working from home. Loads of people watching. Used to play Tarkov, Dotes, Rust, all kinds of
Way
games.
better content all around.
Get China on the blow, mate. See if they can start another one.
China?
Yeah,
I could get them on. Oh, hello. Moist Goblin's going in. Can they get Matey?
Matey's down. They're going to get Gyro. And can they get Moist Goblin?
Yeah, he dead.
Timber's here.
He dead.
I'm going down.
Woo!
Yeah, that was Rust up here, wasn't it? The 2K subs.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted him.
Yeah. I keep meaning to redo it, but the thing is, it's like, it's a huge pain in the ass for the Rust lads to put the fucking server together. And every time I'm like, what if a big Dota patch comes out right in the middle of me wanting to do Rust RP? And it's like, huge patch. They've added 3 new heroes. All this. I'm like, shit, now I've got to go play that because I really want to play that. I mean, I'm kind of... oh my god, this is some kind of cooldown. Clever symbol. Just fucking calling down. Got the fuck out of those trees. Those trees got fucked.
Yeah.
I was going to do Fluba, where it's Flax Uber. And instead of Flaxi cabs, we run a full transport network. Like, coast to coast, pos to pos. Wherever you want to go, we've got cars, trains, planes, boats. We'll do it all. We will pick you up and drop you off wherever you need, but I'd need employees for that. But I was thinking I could start off with a small business and then grow it and get employees and stuff. I thought that might be fun.
That sounds pretty good. I remember they were talking about having like a very watery map. So I was going to be a pirate, trying to rob people on the oceans.
The problem is, I think people think that the Rust RP, when I do it, is going to be the same as the Rust RP that we do at like Jingle Jam. And when we did the train thing, where Jito was actually one of my replacement train driver, I think, or I had to train Jito up to be a train driver, something like that. It was like, oh shit, they do have.
What's happening here?
Marzol goes down, catches a good couple. That's very nice. That's some kind of cogs
Win
there.
just died to a blade mail.
Holy shit!
Just died to blade mails. That was it.
Yep.
That's a big fight.
This is a big fight for Dire. This is huge.
Not interested in that fight, even though everyone else seemed pretty committed.
I think the repel was cast on Centaur, not Monkey. So
too many people. So Bean says too many people watched last time with the train. Not enough people were playing. It's true. As so smashing with a great comment. Yeah, okay. Sorry to say, I've been watching 2 minutes. Scripted alert. Good luck with your content. That was a guy watching Rust RP during one of the scripted segments and announcing that it was scripted and that this was unacceptable. I mean, yeah.
That could be the one of the funniest comments. That was just misunderstood.
No, I mean this lad was just cracked. Like I even asked him what he meant, and he kept going. There's a neutral
item left on the floor,
stolen by Yoso.
Found it. I've got that neutral. Oh, that was a terrible Italian accent. Forget about that one. Let's forget about that. Let's focus on this Lena dying.
It's way funnier when the person doing it cancels it themselves. You know, they don't.
Yeah, they're like, I'm bailing on this impression immediately.
Yep. You know, I think I'm in my washed up era. Just generally.
Yeah, true.
It's not even Axis, just generally. I had a good few years, but it's
I mean, you're right, Bean. What we had last time was that you could get whitelisted on the Discord. You could get whitelisted on the server if you were a sub.
Yeah.
So we just had people day and night getting on there. I remember I built Flaxy cabs, and when I woke up the next morning, there were like 30 new buildings around my building, and they were all running cab firms. I remember that.
They're trying to jump in. They found a couple lads. They're going to get Omni as well.
This is a pasting now.
What
7k gold lead.
What ward revealed that?
Big trouble.
Oh, and they're going to find Centaur. They're going to be careful of the blade mail, which has not come out yet.
He does have his ult. No, too late.
I think, unless there was a rocket flare, which there might well have been, I think that was a smoke was broken, so Yoso blind jumps.
That was very good.
Was there any wards? They obviously came from mid.
There were no wards.
It was daytime, so they might have just seen someone.
Had they scanned or anything?
Didn't see a scan.
Oh, you know these big American trucks like the Ford F-150 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
We saw one in the car park at Waitrose near us about a week ago, and he was driving around trying to find somewhere to park a car that is built for American car parks, not British underground car parks.
Go.
Oh, hello. They tried to go in.
Where's the swap? There could be a swap to help Lulu.
Yeah, matey just been chilling, don't want to get involved. They managed to get a stun. Oh,
that's what you said.
That's why the swap was saved.
There's no blink yet on Centaur. He's going for the pipe first, so they don't have much chase yet.
Yeah.
So
Mine is truly a blessed. Yeah. So this lad was trying to park one of these things. It was like Ford F-150 or some big thing like that in an underground car park in the UK. And he was driving around, and when he did finally find somewhere to park it, a good third of the truck was still sticking out. Like, we were just laughing because, I mean, all right, you've been to the States, you saw one, and you thought, mate, that looks amazing, we should get one. But you can't get one. Like, you just can't. Like, they look ridiculous. We're not set up for these. You just... It's silly. Just don't do it.
For 24 months.
Don't do it. If you're thinking of getting one, please don't. I didn't check to see if it was left-hand driver converted. I have no idea.
That's a Tommy for Lulu. Jetpack acquired.
It's nice. Well, I know that in the States, the reason all these big cars... Oh, deny that. Someone? No? Okay. Is that, as I understand it, any Americanos in chat, any gringos, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but... essentially, the law is that if your car is a car, it has to be a certain level of miles per gallon efficiency. If it's above a certain size, it doesn't, because it's considered like a work vehicle. And they don't want to screw over people who have to drive a lot for work, so they were like, nah, if it's big, you don't have to be efficient. So the car manufacturers realized that people wanted cars that were not fuel efficient. They didn't care about that because gas is cheap in America, and they also thought it's much better for us to make these huge cars. So they just
good change.
Made those. That was
good. Yoso.
That was actually lovely.
The Cybertruck is awful looking. It's comical. Oh, are they going to catch someone here? I think they could find someone here.
Well, they've already caught Yosei, so their catch has been achieved. It's just if they...
Yeah, but I mean, they know he's there. Somehow. I'm going to say stream sniping, but...
I think they are... they have to go reset lanes before they do any crazy shenanigans. Leon might be in trouble, though. Because there's a swap here, so she can't be TP.
Oh, hello.
And there's a fantastic hook.
Oh.
Sleeping Moon,
she's
you got to
just
run,
going to go for the kill. That's a nice glimmer. There's the pot back. Job done.
Not a great place to farm if most of your team have left to go push out lanes.
Who's on Team Nigma at the moment? Is Miracle playing for them?
Yes.
So we get to see Miracle at a Dota event? That's quite exciting.
It's Miracle, Sumail,
FBZ, GH,
FBZ,
and...
Do they actually qualify for something?
Yeah, I thought they qualified for Dream League. Am I wrong? Month to confirm.
Jesus. Who did they pay off?
I mean, they just qualified from a region that has no teams. I think it's kind of helped. 24 is the season coming up.
Yeah, all the best players got sniped for the other EU teams.
This is season 24. Teams are Avalus, that's Stormstormer's team. Palancia, that's the Fortnite Man team, that's Crystallize and Fortnite Man. Bandanoon, that's the Crystallis stack. With no one, DM, 9 Class, and Ducalis. Team Spirit, which is the new Team Spirit, with Satanic, Laurel, Malik, Rue, and Miposhka. Nigma Galaxies, Miracle, Sumail, Noob, Omar, and GH. Azure Ray, Talon, Nouns, Heroic, and Team Waska, which is the Sacred Doc Mago Matthew stack. And then there are 6 other teams to come. Looking forward to it. That's going to be me for 2 weeks.
Very nice.
Oh, Mrs. F is coming out for a few days. Because she's never met anyone I work with. Actually, she's met a few. She met Purge. He came over to London.
Yeah.
She met Kev. She's met Will. Blitz. She's met him a few times. We go for dinner when he comes over to London. We've been out for dinner a few times with them. Who else has she met? I think that might be it. I think that's it. But she's never been to an event, ever. So I was like, you know, you've never been to Stockholm. Why don't you come out? So she's going to come out just for a couple of days. Oh, hello!
Trouble.
Not much trouble. They feasted on a rat and got away.
I mean, Kuro's old, right? Like,
Kuro is an older gentleman. He's a veteran.
He is a vet. He is 31. There's not many pro players at 31.
He's got 1 foot in the grave, basically, at 31.
31. I can't imagine being 31.
No, awful, terrible.
Dreadful. 31, I was working at Sky Sports. Didn't have any kids.
The good old days.
No, Stanis. So, get this. She had this idea that she was going to get, and I quote, the train from Stockholm up to Norway, like the tip of Norway, with the hopes of seeing the Northern Lights. And I was like, how long does that take? She was like, 18 hours. I was like, love, you're going to fly out with me, see me for an hour, and be on a train for 36 hours there and back. What's the point? I was like, we'll just go. We'll just fly there sometime. Because we tried to see them. We went on the Hurtigruten, and we tried to see the Northern Lights, and we failed. Unfortunately, it was cloudy. It was overcast. So I was like, all right, look, we'll do that another time. Look, Mrs. F gets some crazy ideas sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And I said, love, that's like saying we're in England. Let's
shit the swap.
Oh, that is something.
Oh, the is fucking massive.
He just walks out, but that is a good hole. Oh, this is a good hole.
They've done them.
They have absolutely rinsed these kids.
It genuinely is those moments you play Monkey King for. That shit feels so fucking good.
And they got 3 for nothing. Inasir is leaving.
Oh, just in the sea.
Woo! Obst God, says Bacon Sorcerer. Not biased. Scotland doesn't get Northern Lights. I think it does at certain times of the year and in certain conditions. But it's
we
much
had them in
more
fucking
likely.
London this year, didn't we?
Yeah, but it's like it's unusual. I mean,
It's very unusual,
if you
but
go to
Scotland's-
Norway in the winter, you'll probably see them if it's a clear night, right? Like,
If you're in the UK, Scotland's probably the highest chance of seeing them.
but you'd have to be in like northern Scotland, probably.
Yeah.
Come to Iceland for Northern Lights. I mean, I'd love to go to Iceland. Certainly, whenever I look at Reykjavik on GeoGuessr, I think this barren, icy wasteland looks really appealing. You can tell straight away it's Iceland because it just looks like nothing lives there. So why does it say TBD for 6 of the teams when it's surely just going to be 6 teams that aren't on this list that are clearly going to be there? Have they not announced the invites yet? 6 teams invited. I mean, I'm going to guess Liquid, Falcons, GG, Tundra. Who else would they want to invite?
Well, I wonder if part of the problem is they were
PSG.
having to wait for
LG.
teams to reshuffle. before
Maybe.
giving invites.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm really looking forward to an event where it's all been shuffled up. I would love it if there was a patch. Wow, that really didn't do much. There's a nice swap from Matey, and in goes the clock. Catches nothing, but we got a game here.
They're really struggling here.
By the way, look at this lead is now back to almost even.
Yeah.
This is a very close game.
Windows really struggled to make an impact.
Does Wendy have a BKB? I think she does, right?
Yeah, she does.
Just if she walks in the fight next to Centaur,
yeah,
and he's blade mailing, it's kind of a bit
It's a
Jova.
problem. It's a problem. I think
she's making a good decision in the Satanic, so you can at least live through that.
Yeah, but I think maybe first picking the Wendy has kind of made it quite
It's
tough.
a good hero.
It is a good hero, but the counter is Centaur, really. I mean, especially if you go for this ult. She could have picked a different ult. Maybe against Centaur.
You really can't.
Yeah, but you also can't really use it against Centaur, so...
Well, you have BKB, so you can use it now.
Yeah,
'cause
that's true.
Female doesn't piss BKB, so she is fine. The bigger problem is these last fights have been not where Windy excels because it's high ground and there's a Monkey King ulti in the way.
Yeah.
She wants to be able to like wind around the edge of the fight, do swooshy cool things. None of that shit on high ground. It's honest, solid face smash dotes, and that's not Windrunner. So get a fight in the Roche pit, get a fight around some triangles. That's where she'll pump out the deeps. But she's also helped the Sleepy Moon is going Daedalus, not MKB, so she's not really going to be countered for a while. And Obst isn't going MKB either, he's going Abyssal. One of them needs to become the Windrunner counter at some point. Probably Sleepy Moon. But after Daedalus, he kind of has to have Titanic. I don't know. It's weird he went Daedalus this game.
I'm looking for a fight mid, potentially. It's only a Centaur. Can't do much against that lad. Very tense game.
That's sort of what happens when you colossally fuck up a high ground.
Oh, Monkey gets away.
Does he?
BKB.
BKB,
Oh,
TP.
nice.
No hook, obviously.
No hook. Good decisions. Solid decisions. Now they want to go for more. Monkey BKB's down, but
I see you familiarized
There is-
yourself with
there
our
is
nutritional
folks there.
choices. I believe this is Gok. It's still moving. Gok is best served live.
Is this American Psycho?
No, this is Next Generation.
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was a reasonable guess, to be honest.
American Psycho.
Just the way he was talking, it sounded
I don't know what.
really like.
Which scene was that?
Gok.
I've only watched this movie once, right? But the way he sounds exact, the intonation was exactly the fucking business card scene. So I can imagine Patrick Bateman sitting someone down to a meal in a restaurant and mocking over the fact they don't know that weird ass food is served live.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Let's see Paul Allen's Mokta. There is a crossover American Klingon. And have the Klingons, and they're sat around a desk comparing knives or something. There's a sketch there. That's bone! Literally.
I was trying to find the right colour on like something I was editing today. It does feel like that. You're like, no, lavender's just slightly too purple, but this one, violet's maybe a bit. But no, that's a bit too unpurple.
You're basically becoming Patrick Bateman at this point.
It does feel that way. I do need to make business cards as well, so that's something fun to look forward to.
Paul Allen's business card has no honor. Exactly, Jonas.
Which sort of white are you going to go for, Plague? You going bone? You going eggshell?
So our company's kind of colour is purple, which is why I was discussing
purple for a business card.
But it's not going to be a business card. There's no way. But it's going to have purple accents somewhere.
I've always been told purple is the colour of sexual frustration. That's apparently, if you're a colorologist, that's what it means.
Really?
Yeah.
I did always like purple.
To be fair, when I nut, it comes out purple, so.
Interesting.
I amuse myself, if no one else.
Monkey just on a fountain.
Oh, I went to a comedy night the other night. I was like, saw 5 comics.
Whoa.
And it was good because like the audience was really good. Like it was like comedy club. So this is near me. It's called the Bearcat. It's been going for 40 years. It's quite famous apparently. Missing out on the sort of the big night coming up next month, which is their 40th anniversary with like Harry Hill and Al Murray and all these guys that sort of started off in places like that are coming back. So unfortunately we missed that gig, but this is like 5 comics I'd never heard of. But it's like, it's interesting to see the difference between them and sort of to figure out their material. And because it's such a small place, they hang out afterwards. You can like have a chat with them. So there's this one guy there. There's a Taiwanese comedian that was, and he was actually really good. He was probably my favorite of the evening. Very smooth delivery, very confident guy, very funny. He opens by saying that he's from Taiwan, and then he asks if there are any Chinese people in the audience. And when no one has said yes, he went into this big tirade about please come and save Taiwan when China invades us, and various things like that, and just having a go at the Chinese government. And I saw him afterwards in one of the breaks, and I said to him, great set, but I've got to ask, when you asked, are there any Chinese people here? What do you do if they say yes? If someone's like, yeah, I'm from China. He was like, oh, then I turn it around, and it's like a slightly different accent on everything, so that like he makes himself the butt of the jokes, because he doesn't want them to have a bad evening. And I was like, that's interesting. I thought he'd have a different take where he'd sort of like, I don't know, say that he couldn't say anything because there were CCP stooges there or whatever. Like, I just thought it was interesting to hear about how his set would go differently based on what they say. That was something. But there's this one guy. Oh, thank you, Amos. Here's the joke, right? He pretends to be a mentalist, and he's like, "You're going to write a word on this piece of paper, and I'm going to guess the word." And he like gives them the eyeballs. He's like really looking closely, and they write a word down. And he's written beef down on his piece of paper. And he turns it around. He's got beef, and they've got something completely different. He's like, oh. So he does it again with someone else, and he's got beef written down again. And then when they turn around, he's like, look, it's very simple. Just write beef on your piece of paper. So he gets a third person up and gives them his card that says beef. And then he writes beef on his piece of paper and turns it around, and everyone cheers. And I thought, there's a better ending there, where he just... The setup is that they write beef because they think that's what he wants, but then he writes something else. Like, I thought that would be a much better payoff than just, you know what's coming, and that's exactly what happens. So it was that kind of stuff where I think, I bet if I saw this in another year, he would have improved this into an actually good bit. But he was crazy. I'm also pretty sure he did coke in the toilets just before the gig. Because I was going to the losers, he was coming out, and he was like, his eyes were bugging out of his head, and I thought either he's really nervous and was just having a last-minute shit, or he was just doing a line.
You got it.
Probably the latter.
He wasn't very good. He was very awkward. I'd say one of the things that they all do is they like to put a comedic pause in, and one of the questions I've got is like, you must know when this pause is too long. He apparently did not. And there was another act that night. They would pause after a joke for like 5 or 6 seconds, and you're like, we finished laughing, like you've got to move on now. And now we're just like looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, you do that multiple times in a set, you lose the whole flow. It was funny to see. They just paused for way too long after a joke, especially one that didn't work. Move on quickly. Like, don't wait for us to laugh. It's not a good joke. Move on. It was funny to see. Whereas some of the guys who were really relatively new, they just had it. They were just naturally really good at it. Lightning whiffs.
What's happening? A tower has just gone down.
Dire have learned from their previous mistake. They've cleared out all the trees that Monkey could lurk on right now.
Oh, very nice.
So they're a bit safer.
Monkey is on a different tree. They've forgotten about these trees.
But he's far enough away that you can't really have that insane sick ulti that catches everyone off guard.
You had such an awful comic at your company Christmas party, your manager had to kick her out.
Whoa,
oh shit, she's in! Oh, it's a big muzzle!
They're gonna get Lena, surely they get Lena.
Oh, what a fucking come down! They're buying back.
Now, Windy's gotta be careful.
Centaur is still alive!
Low.
He's dead,
Monkey?
he's dead!
They get Monkey too! Oh, and the Lena does nothing to Timber, but he's gonna die. That's 2 buybacks.
That's
it's
more than that. It's 4 buybacks, Ashwin.
Oh! Two of them looked a bit delayed. Oh, Advenge gets out too. Oh, Lord.
Bro said come down in a cast. You alright, man?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God,
Wendy's been caught.
No way.
Wendy's got the Aegis, though. That is unbelievable.
Oh, Static.
Oh, Titanic.
Oh, my God.
Can she finish off one? There's a hook. She's got Aegis still. Where's the dust? Finish off the Omni, lads. Jesus. You just let him go. That's
They're not getting anyone here.
Trying to chase Lena.
They didn't get anyone.
I don't know why.
They can't really kill any of them here.
That was bizarre. Omni just walked away.
They are still struggling from the major issue that their Centaur has not built a blink.
Oh, really?
And I don't know why he hasn't built a blink, but they're like gagging for an initiator, and they just
gagging.
It isn't happening.
They are positively gagging.
Can I just say, it is 9:15. We're only in game 1. What is happening?
Yeah, we had a slow start because there was some fuckery with the lobby.
What was the fuckery? Were people?
I don't know.
being
Everyone on
dickheads?
the Spherical left at one point, like the entire team. But I don't think it was Spherical's fault, because if all of them left, they were probably told to do that.
So it's Ares' fault.
Basically,
I'm gonna say
it's Ares' fault.
It's Ares' fault.
It is Ares'
Yeah,
fault.
it's definitely Ares' fault. Everybody knows it. Did anyone see the picture today that Sarah tweeted? I retweeted it. It's me, Sips, and Sarah.
I did see it. Yeah.
You know, I have not seen Sips since pre-COVID.
Well,
It's probably in Mess's garage.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking camped it out there like it's a zombie apocalypse.
But that's nuts. That's like 5 years.
Oh, I saw you saying that you finally presented them with the was it the room thesis?
Yes, I did this on the Triforce. There's
we'll
a
have to wait.
mailbag special where I read it out. I had saved the thesis. Sips was not interested at any point.
I didn't think so.
But Lewis was quite into it and was like making counterpoints. So I think he's actually on your side.
Well, he's the right type of cracked in the end.
Yeah, he was proper cracked in the end. But he was like expanding it and trying to come up with new additions. And
I think it does take an imaginative mind, and he has got an imaginative mind. So
yeah,
I think that's.
Also, I mean, if this had been a Reddit post, Lewis would have been all over it. I'm just saying. But it's just, I wanted to put it out there to see what people would put in. Because I know that having now put it, I'll get mailbag entries about it, and I want to see what they add to it. Because that's just good research. This is now put out for peer review. This is like being published in The Lancet or Nature or something. Let's see what the people think. I also read out the full list of names of people who'd been involved in the paper, so you guys have voted.
Oh.
That's a lovely muzzle.
Oh my God,
Holy God.
Lean is in trouble. Gyro's almost down. Good bound to strike. Centaur's going to go down surely here. And so's
yeah,
Monkey.
yeah, they got two. Monkey and Centaur.
Can Lena carry this? Lena's doing well. Not well enough. No MKBs, making it rough for her. In fact, does she have one?
No, she doesn't. She went there. Listen to
Get your camera off a dead lad, Gino.
Alright, they do get matey, but that's it. Here goes the useless cooldown. This gyro pick has not worked out for them.
It's pretty. It has not had the impact it wanted.
No.
He hasn't got shard yet, which is the biggest reason why it sucked dick.
Yeah.
Is he hasn't got shard.
It's a slow push.
At 45 minutes, I didn't realise this. What is he fucking doing?
Oh, we've got the old flamethrower now.
Good.
Oh, it's a hook in. That's a big
Lulu's
hook.
So good.
Can they get? Oh, Lena's down. That's 4 diebacks now. Gonna be 5. GG cool. It's over.
It's over.
Miracle starting like it ended last time with a big loss.
Well,
Lulu,
that was
Lulu
a game one.
Lulu has all the lengths. Lulu's cooking.
Yeah, Lulu be cooking for real. Lulu Gyro is a force to be reckoned with. Clock. Yes, exactly, Lise. High five and a scrim, shaking my head. This is not a scrim, Bacon Sorcerer. It's not a scrim. This is the
in-house. In-house on tour.
This is like a minor leading into a major. So both these teams have already qualified. There's not much money at stake. They're just being chilling. That's what this is.
Let me go for a debrief.
Good luck.
Alright, only 7 more hours of this to go.
Christ. I would love to use my bathroom, but unfortunately, it's multiple showers in a row by the girls, means that they take an hour in there each time, and I basically never get to. I haven't seen the inside of my bathroom in about 3 years. I have to pee in my hands and throw it out the window at this point.
Have you ever actually had to piss in a bottle? Like you're driving or something?
No, I did it because I was in a poker tournament.
Really?
Yeah, multiple times. This is pre-kids. I used to finish work playing at like midnight and come home and be up till dawn, 6, 7 in the morning. I would play EVE Online or I would play poker. And if I was in a poker tournament and there was not a break and I was busting, I would pee in a bottle, 100%. Like I had these big plastic water bottles. Had to pee in a bottle. That's it. I mean, I was drinking cider and white wine and playing poker, and it was 5 in the morning. I've lost my mind. I'm no longer human at that point. I'm not thinking like, this probably isn't cool. I was like, I'm peeing in this bowl. Like that's it. This is happening right now. And then the next morning, you know, this was in my cave out the back. This was our old conservatory. That was like it leaked so badly that. So get this: if you were designing a conservatory roof, you would have it so that the glass in the roof was angled at a sort of downward slope, so that water would hit the top of it and roll down into some guttering or just the garden or whatever, right? The previous owners had gone for an inverted like V shape for reasons unknown. And this gutter that they had in the middle was about 2 inches wide. So it was definitely not wide enough to cope with the volume of water that all these meters squared of glass was pouring into. So it would just leak. I had to tape newspapers above my head where my computer was to stop the water dripping on me. and it was freezing cold because it was terribly insulated. It was just glass. It was single glazed glass. That was where I had my computer for the first few years when we moved here. So this is pre-streaming. This is pre-anything. This is when I was playing WoW and EVE and stuff like that. In the summer, it was nice to get have the back doors open and chill and everything. But yeah, I would come home. It would be super, super late. I was wired from being on, like, not on TV, but working on a live show. And it was like a 3-hour show, so you're on edge the entire time. There's like no breaks. I come home, I'm like wired, and I drink really heavy cider to kind of knock myself out. Because I just could not fucking sleep otherwise. I'd be up till dawn, then I'd have like the next couple of days off, so I'd just sit around playing poker and shit. And yeah, when we didn't have a downstairs toilet, so if there was a 1 minute break in the tournament, I didn't have time. I might miss aces, pocket aces against pocket kings. I might, could double up. So yeah, I'd pee in a bottle. It was pretty bad times. That was a bad time. Like, it was fun because I was young. Like, I was 29, 30, so I didn't give a fuck. But yeah. Then now everything's much more solid, much more steady. I haven't peed in a bottle in years.
But you don't have the degenerate thrill of gambling as much,
I play poker occasionally. The problem is, like, if I do stream it, which is the only reason that I would do it is because I could stream it, I have to put the delay on.
Yeah.
And that, I don't mind that. Like, you generally want to put I think you're meant to put like a 10-minute delay on for poker. I mean, I would do 5-minute because none of the hands take that long. Play some tournaments and stuff like that. But it's like, if you're not into poker, it's kind of like a bad watch. And a lot of people have a problem with gambling and stuff. So it's like, I don't really want to. I don't play that often. Like, only if I'm really bored. I had my poker phase. Like, when you're working a poker TV, and this was back when poker was still like fun and hot. Now it's just kind of sad. And there's a lot of bots. A lot of bots. So the cash game is kind of dead. You're playing against people with HUDs, poker solvers running the background and stuff. So it's like, just sort of killed it for me. Live poker is still tons of fun. Like, you go to a casino and you play in a tournament, buy in for like 50 quid or whatever, you will meet some characters. And the game is so soft. And the guys you're playing it are literally playing it like a slot machine, that if you play decent poker, you can get. Pretty much every time I played live poker, I've made the final table or the latter stages. Because you just have to play really pretty decent, straightforward poker, and you're so far ahead of the field. Because a lot of these guys are just taking a break from the slots. Or from, some other game.
I'm back.
So you can easily sit down and play reasonable poker, and you'll blow them away. Because, like, you'll go all in with, like, ace-king, and they'll call you with, like, ace-8. They're like, I had an ace. I thought it was pretty good. And you just do that over and over again. The only way you get knocked out is if you make a mistake or if you get unlucky. That's it. You just play decent poker.
What are we talking about?
Poker.
I posed the question, have you ever actually had to pee in a bottle? And
the answer was yes.
Enlivening me with this degenerate poker days.
I think it was probably like a car trip kind of deal.
I've never... I don't think.
A 37th picture of Pyrion. I'm looking forward to this.
Versus the returning.
Well,
not quite too hot
now,
for DotA.
Come on. This is an entirely new. This is like new OG. Let's calm down. You know what I'm saying?
They could turn up major style.
Gito is in the wrong channel. There we go. Well, let's try again. We'll just mindlessly try again. Maybe these lads just fucking hanging out can fuck off.
Gatsby says pissed in a sink but never in a bottle. I don't think I've ever pissed in a sink either. I don't know why you would.
There are occasions when it's necessary.
Sorry, I was counting. Peeing in the sink I've done when I really need to go and someone's in the toilet.
Yep. I peed outside of my own house before when both the toilets were occupied and I was desperate. It was raining. It was into a drain. I thought that was fair enough. How is that me? Come on now. Look at this. That lad's far too slender and happy.
He's got a lot of swag.
Who is that?
I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what this is from?
10 seconds. Dyer's turn to ban.
I mean, it happens. Sometimes you got to pee. You've got to go, and you're like, I could wait and be super uncomfortable. The worst I've ever needed to pee I'd gone out for drinks with work. This is when I had a job, and I was on my way back, and I needed the toilet super badly, and I was on the train, and it was like I was thinking about it got so desperate. I could feel my kidneys like pulsing. They were like ready to burst. And I was very, very worried I was going to do myself an injury. I was going to pee in the, when you go between the carriages, you open a door and you close the door, you open a door, you close the door.
Yeah.
I was going to pee in that void space.
The void space. I guess, yeah, that counts.
And I was seriously considering it. And then I went past my station because I knew there was a toilet at Twickenham Station. So I went to Twickenham Station, went into the toilet, and it hurt so much I could barely pee. And when I finally went, it wasn't even a relief; it was just pain. And I had to call Mrs. F to come and get me. I was in so much pain.
Jesus.
Like it was bad.
I've had pooping moments like that, where it's like triggering something in my, like it's so close that it keeps triggering my like sphincter muscle.
Yeah.
And you've got to just like clench.
Oh, it's bad
for a significant period of time.
Oh, it's bad.
And you can't just like. If I needed a pee, I would have just gone like just where no one could see me, and that's like not too difficult to find.
Oh my god!
But I can't just squat down on the floor.
I had a poop emergency earlier this year. Oh, what's up, Wishful Kit? How's it going? I was on the way back from Kingston. We're coming back to Twickers. I get 10 minutes down the road and I realise, like, this is a poop emergency. Like, something I ate in Twickenham, in Kingston.
I know exactly
this is a problem.
It's like, you know,
instantly. Instantly.
It's we're a bit too far away from the safe zone.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. Like,
we're caught out. We're out in the open. There's 4 squads surrounding us.
It's bad. We've got to hunker down and just hope we can make this. Because my whole family's in the car. I'm not shitting myself in front of the kids. Like, I'm holding on. So I'm driving like Colin McRae rally driving. I am like fucking... I didn't break the speed limit at any point. I want to point this out. I'm a very safe driver. But I was taking some corners. Like, I was like wheels off the corner. I was like, this roundabout was like... It was like I was escaping from someone. And when we got home, I just stopped the car in the middle of the road outside the house and just ran to the house and just ran in, and I was like, Mrs. F, you're gonna have to park the car. I fucking need the toilet so bad. And the girls were like really rooting for me. They're like, come on, Dad, you could do it. I was like just race around all these corners as fast as I fucking could to get home. And I was like, no one talk to me, I just need to concentrate. It's like sweat is coming down my head. Managed to get to the toilet. It was so good when I got in there. I was like, thank God I didn't humiliate myself.
Yeah, but I think my moments of it's usually like involved with being on the tube for a fairly long period of time, and then the tube gets delayed or you just stop somewhere randomly, and like that if everything was on time you probably could make it, but then even the tube just being delayed makes you even more nervous because you're cutting into valuable time, and it's just it's a very stressful situation.
So somebody just said in the chat, you need to make a podcast and talk about your life. I don't know if this is a troll or not. I'm too old and stupid to tell. I have no idea if that is a real comment on the internet.
10 seconds.
Yeah, good news. You're in luck. There's about a 7-year backlog of Triforce podcasts with me doing exactly that with 2 of my buddies, Lewis and Sips. So if you are intrigued by the idea of a podcast where I literally talk about my life, you're in luck. You couldn't be more in luck. Unfortunately, just an unaware lad. Well, there you go. It's right there.
I'm gonna go get something to drink.
I'm gonna go to the toilet. We're gonna take an enforced break while these idiots take 20 minutes to drop.
I'll be here babbling. So, it's a nice day.
Is it funnier for me to stay muted and leave you to...
You could just let me struggle by myself, yeah.
I was like, oh, I could unmute and say hi straight away, or I could, like, I don't know, let you suffer for a second.
Yeah, I could just...
You've got more experience with this than me, surely.
Yeah, but usually I'm the one going AFK, not other people. What I did today, Stannis, it was a very standard day. I was at work, in quotation marks, and by which I mean I played 6 games of Underlords, and then I did a bit of work. Took the dogs out, went to the gym, in-houses, job done. That's a standard Tuesday. Tuesday's probably the worst day of the lot. Not what happens on Tuesday, it's just Tuesday's not a great day.
What do you do for your job?
Auditing. It's all right. It's
auditing.
It depends on the company I work on, I suppose.
What kind of things do you audit them on? Finance
just
stuff, or?
Yeah, their financial statements. Make sure they're not lying. That's it. I represent the shareholders.
Wow. They pay you the big bucks?
Oh no, we get paid very small bucks.
For what?
So you
If
can
I
like
wanted
overlook
the
a
big
thing.
bucks, I'd
Yeah.
go do like a nonsense job like consulting.
I thought you were an accountant, Ashwin.
Yeah.
They don't get paid good money?
Well, I'm not qualified yet. So. When you're qualified, it's still not that great.
I'm back with Steve's gin.
Hell yeah!
I mean, Steve's getting paid like $3 million a year to go to America. So
what?
Yeah, he's a.
No, so here's my concern. I know that Steve loves cycling. Does he realize that America is not really set up for cycling in the same way that the UK is? Like, I wonder if he's aware of that. Like, I don't know where he's going to go in America, but bicycle lanes are not really a thing that I've seen over there, and generally American car drivers, especially Trump supporters, really hate cyclists. And it's just not really, the distances we're talking about are not really appropriate for cycling. You'll love where he's going. You'll love it, Ted. Let me see if I can guess.
Where who's going?
Steve.
Oh.
Not
yeah. Well,
Florida.
I don't want to like dox Steve.
All right. Well, it's a state. I mean, it's like saying he's moving to Italy.
Oh, what state? What state? Okay, fair enough. I didn't want to like do the city.
Death Valley. Let me think. Where would he be moving? Probably like if he works in tech or something like that. California or like Washington State, I'd guess. Would be my guesses, but
It is neither of those.
Oh, Texas?
It's not Texas either.
Arizona?
Not Arizona.
No.
Not New York State.
No.
No, not New York.
Florida?
Nope.
No. You're somehow very far away with all your guesses so far.
Utah.
Well, not very far away.
It's not very far, but it's.
But still,
we can say it's
still like there's like
east
a
side of the
couple
country.
states barriers
East side of the
between
country.
Kansas?
It's not Kansas.
Delaware. New Jersey.
No.
Nebraska. North Dakota. South Dakota.
North Dakota.
Alabama.
You're slightly warming up. You're getting colder now.
Oh.
Much colder.
Oregon?
No.
No. That's very west. We're talking east.
East.
But not that.
Vermont?
No, that's too far east.
Too east. More central east.
Let's give it a 7 out of 10.
Illinois.
Eastwards. No, but close. Pretty close. You're getting very close.
No, I give up.
It is the lovely state of Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Fair enough. A 37th picture of Pyrion versus Too Hot For DotA. Too Hot For DotA, are any of these players returning players?
Yes. The Bassmaster is a returning player.
That's it.
And they have the coach as Zoe Bechamel. as the mind behind the madness.
Coach Zerby. I think a lot of people who played in the previous GTI are not willing to commit because they know that it's a lot of games and a lot of work. And I'm sure, from what I heard, it's also like one of those things where there's a lot of like meetings. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, I was going to stand in for one of the teams for a game. They had a Discord that I had to join. Yeah. They had like fixed times for meetings about the team. They had like this whole big schedule and everything. Like, it was like a job. Just calm down, lads. It's just GTI.
Yeah, we don't do any of that shit.
No.
I think most people would just like, you want to do a bit of scrimming. I think a lot of teams like to do some scrimming, but mostly it's just.
But it was crazy. It was crazy.
You do a bit of prep and you turn up for the games.
Yeah. Like, just play some pubs together. Like, that's what the pros do. They play pubs. They don't fucking have to scrim and chat about their strats and things. Just, you're not going to get better from a fucking conversation on Discord. Just chill. Play the games.
Just take joy in it, though. So.
Yeah, but they didn't. They didn't take joy in it. They were miserable.
Fun managers.
They were miserable.
Oh, my lads take... Well, some of my lads take joy in the event of it all, I suppose, you know.
I mean, that I like, but I'm talking about the sort of admin aspect of it. Axe, Ogre, Maiden, Muerta, and Quap. Interesting. 4 non-meta heroes with 1 meta-ish hero. Snap, Rubik, Viper, Beastmaster. They're gonna pick. Puck is in the pool. Quite good against their team, I would say. I would be tempted to puck it up. You could dodge a lot here.
I like puck quite a lot. I think Muerta silence double dicks her a bit.
Oh.
Muerta.
Viper the mid.
Why did I hear Spectre?
Because Spectre's been picked.
Okay, I was watching on your stream, which was a mistake. It's out of date.
Yeah, don't watch my stream.
I'm paying a lot of attention here.
Who would do that?
Oh, I fucking just love it. A nice cold glass of something that's slightly alcoholic.
What are you having?
Have you lads had Lunchables?
Just a nice
before?
gin and tonic.
Lunchables?
Yeah.
Do you mean Lunchly or Lunchables?
Lunchables.
Lunchables. Let me have a look. Images. No. That looks like...
It's like lunchbox fodder.
That's like processed ham into coins, slices of fake cheese, and some crackers.
Yep.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed it though.
Oh yeah,
it was great.
They're pretty good.
It was a post gym snack. Just munching down on cheese and ham.
Because you can assemble
very processed, very good.
Well, when you're younger, because I've not had them in a long time, but you assembled some truly manic combinations of crackers, cheese, and ham.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine
a 10-decker with
combining cheese and ham and crackers. I mean, whoa! Slow down. How crazy can we get?
It becomes what size of thing you can manage.
Oh,
It's a real test of a young child of doing every single cube of whatever it is in one go.
Why can't I see the stream? Watching stream. Yeah, I'm trying to.
She just said the most psychopathic thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, we
ingredient by ingredient, no combining.
Ones over here, Cortez. I'd love to try the pizza ones. But when I say I'm acting like a Lunchables enthusiast, this is the first time I've had them in many years.
Yeah, it's not regular.
But it did. It for some reason it did just hit.
Was it sold at the gym? Because that would be fucking hilarious.
No. It was in the co-op nearby. It's a very new co-op, and they stock a very bizarre set of items. Like, they haven't quite figured out what they need in the shop. Like, they'll just not serve just not sell chicken thighs, but they'll serve like pre-cooked herb spiced lamb or some shit like that.
We got a message from Greg. Greg got mega fucking pissed off with me because I forced him to work Dream League quals, which made him miss his Lunchables with his mum for lunch, and he was legit raging. I wish I was joking on this one.
What did he say?
I think apart from the Lunchables bit, I could believe that. Greg is very particular about his dinner with his mum, which is good for him, you know.
Good old
Yeah,
Greg.
I think, Greg's best quality, one of his best qualities, he's got many good qualities. He's very respectful of his mum.
Yeah, no, I think it's very important.
For all people to have.
How often do you guys? I mean, Plague, you still live at home.
I also live at home, so
you still live at home.
Mum's always about.
Okay, fair. I was going to say, how often do you call your mum? I'm a once a weeker.
If they're away, it'll be like once every 2 days.
Okay.
I generally don't call if they're away because they're on holiday and they'd rather not hear from me and they're having a great time.
Oh, really? I think my parents are the opposite. My parents, well, at least my mum would very much like to hear from me.
Yeah, my mum loves to hear from me. I call her every week. Call her every week. See how she's doing. Obviously, she's on her own and she's like 80, so you got to check up on the old bird. I think that's fair enough. David just chucking spells out there for no reason.
Well, he's realised that rather than putting Viper mid, which would make shit tons of sense, they've done Beastmaster mid instead, which means he's going to lose really bad.
Really, really badly.
Spectre's pretty good now, isn't she? Is she okay?
The Lunchables is correct, but Greg doesn't eat the ham or cheese, just the crackers. I asked why don't
were good,
I asked why don't you just buy
American.
crackers? Apparently they aren't the same.
No, they tasted very sweet. I think they put a lot of sugar in them, which is a very American thing to do.
Well, I have no interest in them, but I didn't grow up with them, so I think it's fair enough. I was probably taught to my dad once every 3 or 4 months. Like on the phone.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is with
dads are just
dads.
shit,
It's just
really.
like, you know, you just he's a lovely lad. I just don't need to hear from him if he's away that much.
Right.
Because well, I feel like, I mean, I maybe it's like just the man versus woman way of communicating, where women have a lot of, if they'll do stuff and they have a lot to say about it, which is interesting, and blokes will like go to the moon and have like 2 things to say.
Yeah,
and it'll be like it was a bit cold, and
I'll be honest with you,
completely benign.
I think that's kind of person based rather than. I know there's a traditional idea that mums are more like that and dads are not, but I think that's an older generation thing. Because, for example, I could talk on the phone all day. I mean, that's my job, is basically talking. So I could talk all day. Mrs. F is not very chatty. My youngest is much more like me. My eldest hardly says a fucking word. Like, you get her on the phone, she's like, it's facts, and that's pretty much it. Oh gosh, the racks could be in trouble here. David actually taking Quap to town with these arrows. But yeah, my dad is very chatty on the phone, but our relationship is just not the sort of one where I call him a lot. But yeah, my mum, she talks a lot. I talk a lot. My youngest talks a lot. Mrs. F is quite... Yeah, she's not chatty like that. Not on the phone. And neither is my eldest. So I think it's just personalities, really.
I think there is a slight...
I'd say traditionally,
tendency,
yes.
though.
You would think
Yes.
that it would be more likely that your mum would talk to you. But I think that perhaps in a way that might be because... If you think about previous generations, your parents are probably not that much older than me, in all honesty. I don't know, maybe unless you were.
Oh,
like,
mine are quite a lot older.
Yeah, yours are older. But I know a lot of people talk about their parents, and their parents are like in their early 50s, and I'm like, I'd probably have a lot in common with your parents. Because obviously I'm 49 in March, so I'm old as fuck. So when I think about parents from that generation, they were certainly more given to... The dad doesn't do the child raising. Like, certainly for my generation, the dads were not... They went to work. The mums looked after the kids. So when you're talking about calling your parents, your dad doesn't, in all honesty, probably has never really had to talk on the phone to you much. Doesn't have much... Is probably not a very chatty person anyway. And didn't do a huge amount of the raising either. Whereas I think nowadays it's probably quite different. I mean, I know lots of the younger guys I know who are dads, they're calling their kids every other day. Like Trent and Gabe and guys like that. They're on the blower to their kids all the time. Which is, I think, so much healthier than this idea
It's
that
good, yeah. I mean,
dad just hands you off to mum. Like, fuck off. I'm your child too. Pay some fucking interest in it. We missed a kill.
David! Ulti?
David!
I don't know. For me, my dad does pay interest in my life. It's just, there's just not that much to be said. It's not like he's not interested in what's going on. He'd check up on me, but he's usually the lad I call if I need something. I need help with something, right?
Right. I mean, you're not especially chatty, Ashwin, I would say. So, like, you're not like a chatterbox the way like some people are. Like, I talk a lot. You've never been someone that I've been like, geez, Ashwin's talking a lot. Like, you're quite a steady lad in terms of talking.
It just depends it depends what my mood is.
Yeah.
I have the capacity.
Of course, we all do. Wow, that did not work out. Lamau.
But I'm not a traditional yap maxer as they're known as these days. I'm not saying things for the sake of saying them.
Yap maxer. I like that. God, man, this co-op is struggling. I tell you what,
yeah, I did not respect the wild axes.
No, dude, but also David's been playing in the morning stacks with Flax. I'm just saying.
Oh, he's been trained up.
Yeah, he's been
okay. I will say
this is a kill. This is a kill.
No, he's not that way. The major problem this crop has that I've immediately spotted. No bottle.
Oh, that is a boo-boo.
No bottle. So
that is a major
that's
boo-boo.
why this sucks because he can't sustain in lane at all.
Yeah, that's such an oversight. It's actually comical. David is coming bot.
Oh no, sad hat.
How do you get up there?
Rubik lift. Oh, he killed the ward though. Go on, sad hat, make it tough for them.
Well, this is a fucking pasting. The new Too Hot For DotA not looking like GTI winners so far.
You say that, but it's 6-0, and then you look at the last hits and denies, and it's the complete opposite picture. Like,
it is.
Yeah, Huertas has died twice. T1 and 14, matching net worth with the Viper.
You're right, Plague. As usual, you're right.
I was only because I looked at the kill score and I saw it was less than 1k net worth lead. I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then it did.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't even really be like, we lost our lanes. Like, no, you actually didn't. It may feel like it, but
no,
you guys have
the only
great.
The only thing is this quap build is
gonna fuck them.
She's gone a lane dominating build with the max Q, which you don't really do these days. A lot of people don't even take any points in Q anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't farm with it and you can't gank with it. Because the second the lane's over, this Q is shit. So you'd much rather have max Screen of Pain. You can farm camps or you can go kill. But he's lost his lane with the laning build, so now he's really fucked. He can get kills with ulti, but that's a long cooldown. He can't rotate that quickly. Don't know. Can't push the wave in and secure runes. Not that he was doing so anyway.
People don't take it until level 12, level 10, level 11, maybe. Whichever those levels.
You can get a point early against melee heroes, but
there's a nice squad bolt comes in. They're gonna get Wurtzag here. David is in.
4 points in Blink and 4 points
in
Stream before they get any points in Dagger.
Yeah, yeah. Because like that scream right there, it didn't even kill him. Fucking melee creep. It's crazily shit. And it costs 120 mana, so.
And she still lost her lane.
Yeah.
Oh, trouble. Oh. Unlucky from Wurtzag. Wurtzag is one of my players. He was just late to the first game.
Oh. Well, he secured a great Italian to carry you game one.
Yeah. Good old matey.
My lads were supposed to scrim tonight, but they decided to call it off because of the in-houses, so. Nice.
Oh my god.
Woo!
How are you making David look good?
Take that, David, you piece of shit. Oh, hello.
Yeah, winning your lane, you fucker.
Yeah, David, you bastard.
David is also a yap maxer, so he can. He
is a bit of a yapper.
You gotta put him down sometimes.
David's a bit of a theorizer. I've said to David before, stop thinking and just do what everyone else is doing that's good. Like, stop trying to overthink, because you don't know enough about Dota to come up with your own theories. He's like a scientist with good intentions, but my God, he just needs to look. Just look at what the other scientists have done. You're not qualified yet. You've taken GCSE. In fact, you haven't even taken GCSE. You're in year 8. You're taking combined sciences, and you're already trying to come up with new equations. Just calm down. Read what's out there, copy that, and then come up with your own shit. Yes. Oh!
Rax is going for it.
Oh, baby! Whew, nothing like a good point-blank scream. Oh, shit! Do you think Screamer Pain should do more damage the closer you are to it? Like, if it's point-blank, it should do more.
I think it's fine as is.
Okay. I mean, it is.
The only way I'd be happy with that is if it did less damage the further away it is, so it wasn't just a straight bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In which case, it would kind of ruin her laning because she'd become like Old Storm, where she has to walk into a wave to use her E to farm, and it's like, wow, this hero sucks.
Imitate, iterate, innovate. David just skipped the first two. It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think every single hero, even heroes I've played a lot, I still look at Pro Tracker before I start a game, just to double check my understanding.
I just asked Twitch chat.
It's almost 10. We're barely into the second game.
Well, Judo's not going to be here game 2, so...
Game 2.
Game 3, apologies. Or they're not going to be able to cast it as your observer, so we may just...
Oh, I see. Well...
Due to the lateness, we can't say...
Well, I have no arms, so I can't do the camera work.
You have no arms?
Yeah. I lost them.
Fair enough. That's rough. Unlucky, bud.
Fatal accident. Not fatal.
Traumatic.
Just traumatic.
Gorg and Blitz interview Fortnite Man. Oh, wow.
Who is Fortnite Man?
He plays for the team that beat OG and have now qualified for Dream League 24.
When did they beat OG? Was this yesterday?
DL24.
As I saw them losing to some no image team.
That's them.
Put a goddamn smile on my
Dream
face.
League Season 24 has a team called... what are they called? It's a weird name. Paliantia, which is a kind of Ukrainian bread.
Is it?
Yeah.
It sounds like an Italian football team.
I know. They're like a Serie C team.
Yeah. What? That was almost quite good.
That was almost quite good. Just needed something else. It's a type of Ukrainian bread. During the Russia-Ukraine war, the term became a shibboleth to distinguish Ukrainians from Russian saboteurs. As certain letters in the word are rare in Russian or pronounced differently between Ukrainian and Russian. Paliantia became an emblem of sorts as a result. They even named a missile after it. And one of their players is Fortnite Man, who is a lad who is 21 and from Ukraine, and as far as I could tell, has played for a team that has no page, that started in February and ended in August, and now they've become Paliantia, and yeah, he's pretty much
21.
Just a lad.
He's a spring chicken.
He is a young lad.
What position does he play?
He is their offlaner.
No.
So the hypest position in Dota, and they beat OG 2-0 in the Dream League Western Europe.
Oh my god, it's trouble for
qualifier.
Co-op 2.
There's a Spectre things happening. So they beat OG 2-0 in 39 minutes, and in 51 minutes in the draft. OG's draft in the first game was Nyx Assassin, Sniper, Magnus, Chen, and Medusa.
Very unhappy about that.
Up against Sand King, Luna, Clock, Centaur, Lesh. And in the second game, OG had Tusk, Luna, Hoodwink, Timber, Monkey, up against Quap, Lion, Bristle, Willow, Sand King.
So they got pretty romped in trying two very different drafts.
Yeah.
Good
Very
on
new
OG.
team thing there. You just try shit out.
They are the Man U.
No. So Paliancia just fucking 39 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty big dub. I'm gonna check out the graph from this one. This is on Dota Buff. Whisper was 1-5. 9 was 6-5. Seb was 0-5. Ari was 3-5, and Aurora 23 was 8-4. So that's Savage, right? Is it? Is that who Aurora 23 is? 23 Savage? Am I wrong? Who's he joined?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, right? And then player 9100286005, that is one of the Paliancia lads. He went mid on Sanking, went 8-3. They had a Crystallized. Their Luna went 7-1. Either way, look, I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to Dream League because I love new teams coming through. I love the idea that after a dub, we'll get to talk to someone called Fortnite Man and interview him about their victory over some other team. It's hype. I mean, this is what makes Dota interesting. New players, new teams, new lineups.
Yeah, we bloody need it.
We do. It's just fun. So yeah, and there'll be like Nigma back. Like it's gonna be a fun one.
In some ways, it feels like Dota tournaments over the last few years have become a bit like the what are they called? What's the baseball league or like the NFL? It's just like the same old teams just knocking about. No one really coming through.
By the way, can I say the Mets? Oh, hello. A little bit of a stack, but they get her. Can they get this Orge as well? They cannot. So the Mets have made the postseason for the first time in multiple years. I think the last time we made it was. And we made it in excellent fashion. Great game last night. That's big! That is big. That is large. It's better than big. It's better than large. It's massive. Can they get David?
Deficit to almost nothing.
Can they get David here? They got the battle hunger. Is team coming? Team?
Cool.
There's the call. In
There's
they come.
Here.
They're going to get David. David is dead. They get him. Said Hep. Getting a kill on the mid. Very pog. Oh, here comes Quap. She wants this Viper. Thinks better of it. He's level 10. Holy shit. Amos, I know you're a sub, but it's really tempting to time you out. So I'm going to give you 22 hours to think about that. Because you can go fuck yourself. The Mets, what have the fucking Mets done to deserve any hate? We've been nothing for our entire existence. I don't even know how you can have a problem with the Mets. We're like the team that never does anything, and you're like, fuck the Mets. What, are you sick of us winning? Can't be that. What's your problem?
Well, I mean, people have an aversion to other teams rising up.
Well, Amos is a Phillies fan.
Insecurities in their own team.
No. Amos is a Phillies fan. He went to the game in London like I did. We beat them. He's sad about that. I'm sorry that you happen to have a team that's been far more successful than ours. God forbid a team that's like never done shit to you should have a nice end to the season. What the fuck? Fuck the Phils. Fuck the Braves. You guys are just the worst. You haven't even been to Philadelphia. The fans are the worst. It's a dump of a city full of cunts. It's the worst.
This is exactly like
It's always sunny there, though.
Well, Phillies fans are literally the worst.
That's pretty poor place.
You have no problem with the Mets as a Yanks fan. Fuck the Yankees. Alright, that's coming from a Mets fan. Fuck you. Fuck your whole organization. Go fuck yourself. I would love to destroy you at any point this season. I would love it.
Can you give me a comparable relationship in football between
Man U, Man City?
But
old. No, but old. So think about old Man City. Yeah.
Drifting about.
So the Mets have been like the Man City of that relationship forever. Yeah, but Cortez, I want it when it matters. Like, I want it in postseason. We whip them. We send the fucking despicable Yanks back down into the fucking bin full of shit where they belong. That's what I'm talking about. So it's like the Yankees are obviously one of the biggest sports franchises in the world. Huge name in baseball. Probably most, like, a lot of people fucking love the Yankees. They're scum. They're irredeemable scum. The Mets are like, we never win shit. Like, we won in 1986 was the last time we won the World Series. 1986.
How far away are you now?
We've just made the beginning of the postseason. So
what does that mean?
That means that you basically have a series of like best of threes, best of fives to get to the World Series, the grand final, which is a best of 7. And we have qualified for the sort of early stages of that, which is more than we've done in several years. Oh, my stream's frozen. I don't know about you guys. No, we're back.
Oh, okay.
David is putting this game on his back. He's got slum. He's slumming. So yeah, the Mets are like, generally people see it as like kind of a joke team. We're just not. We're not a team that ever threatens anybody. We've had like shitty contracts, shitty players. Like we'll have like one good player, they get fucking injured. We had a season.
Are there teams that everyone just kind of likes, like a Villa?
No. I don't think people really like the Mets. American sport is kind of different. If you're not good, people don't root for you the way we do. Like, there's a very British rooting for the underdog thing. The Americans don't do that. They just think you're shit, and they just fucking hate you. Like, they crave success. Everybody fucking loved Tom Brady and the Patriots. Like, oh my god, he's the goat, he's the best. Like, there are very few losers that American fans will root for. It's just who they are. They're like winners. We hate winners. I mean, unless you're like comically bad.
Yeah. We do still like some winners. Like we got some.
You know, I don't mind a winner.
If you're winning too long.
Like
then...
who? Do people like Man City?
No, but as in like honourable winners.
So did people like Man U when they were winning a lot?
No, but these are. I'm saying these are obviously examples of that not happening, but there are plenty of examples of people who.
I'm just saying, give me some examples.
Are fucking respected, like fucking Messi, like.
Right, but he's not English.
Messi.
He's not English.
So we're talking just English. I didn't realise.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't like English winners.
Everyone likes Saka. No one hates Saka.
I mean, I think he's a good lad, but he hasn't. Arsenal don't fucking win shit. They haven't won it.
He's still a good player.
Yeah, and they like that. He seems like a good, honest lad.
There must be like, I mean, let me think. There must be some English players which are all. I mean, the problem is there's no English players successful. So what are you gonna do?
Just saying. Unless you're like the rank underdog who wins, like Leicester when they won. But like, generally speaking, if you are English and you win a lot, we will take a set against you. That's just been the case for a long time. We don't really like people that are super successful and win a lot.
We don't have lads who win a lot.
Yeah. But like, whichever team is currently the dominant team.
Limited on this thesis.
Not in the UK.
We need more data.
So Lewis Hamilton, people don't like Lewis Hamilton.
I like Lewis Hamilton.
But everybody has to go at him because of his fucking tax evasion and shit like that. He gets a lot of shit. I think he does get a decent amount of shit.
He gets some shit, but I mean, you got to put some of that just down to media. You know, just sticking their nose in and trying to rile things up.
Maybe. All I'm
I would say
saying
the
is
vast majority of people like Lewis Hamilton.
Maybe.
I
F1
think
fans
so.
are a bit different though. They're not like everybody else, really. I think rugby fans would be different as well. If you're a really good rugby player, people would be super hype about that.
I think I like cheering for winners if they're winning in like a astonishing way. Like,
I mean, I think an easier distinction is if they have like a good story behind them. People love it.
I don't really give a shit about the story. I only care if it's something truly like I don't know if I watch cycling quite a lot. Pogacar is historic greatest of all time cyclist.
Oh,
I
I
don't know if his
suppose.
story's
Yeah,
very good,
I
but
get what you mean there.
watching
I
him,
guess he's not got a story
just-
behind him, but he is impressive.
it's just like unhuman. You know, like, well, shit, I can cheer for that.
Yeah, we just dislike arrogance, and arrogance sometimes comes hand in hand with winning.
I do think we also look for it. I think generally if you win, especially if you're a team whose fans are dickheads, we're like, fuck this whole team. And a lot of people that were Man U fans had nothing to do with Manchester and felt like fair weather fans. Like if Villa had a couple of seasons where they won the Premier League back to back, I think most people would be like, fair play. They're like a classic. Oh, big call! Oh! Oh! Oh, he got lifted before he could bong. That's a damn shame. It's trouble for Microsoft PowerPoint. You ain't going anywhere, son. Get back here. Where you going? Left? Why'd you run? God, the lads take a fucking tiny lick and they fucking shit themselves. How are you not dying for that culling blade stack? Fucking get in there, son. Don't turn around.
Conversely, on this conversation, people loved AJ when he was killing it, and then he lost, and then he just started like freaking out. Like,
who's AJ?
He like really started Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
He really started bugging out and just saying all these weird things, and now people hate him because he's just a bit shit.
Fucking sucks.
So it definitely goes both ways. Everyone was loving him when he was winning.
We do love a good boxer. I think boxing again is. I suppose I'm really mostly talking about football. Like, football is kind of like.
We haven't had enough success for. I don't know. Like,
I'll give you an example. David Beckham, one of the best English players we've ever had. People hate him.
That's what I know, but that was because of that one fucking. It was, you know, the
they didn't like him before that. They didn't like him before that. It took a long time for him to win over fans. People always picked him out. Fucking Beckham. Ugh. He never gave anything less than 100% for England. Like, you could tell. He always fucking played like it mattered. Every fucking game. He was great. He was great for England.
Also like that. Were you also like fuck Beckham?
No. I really liked Beckham.
So I mean, part of this is the louder lads are making a
yeah, but like the press. So I'll give you an example.
I'd say that the majority of people would probably be all right with it.
So let's look at, say, Gaza, right?
Yeah.
People loved reading all the shit about Gaza. All the press ran him down. People weren't saying, "Fuck you! Why are you printing this shit?" They were lapping it up. Like, we love it when someone is successful. If they look a fool, we fucking love that. We love it. I'm telling you, it's something in our makeup. We don't want to raise successful people up.
We
like
want
to knock
them
down.
Hate the lad.
I just think it goes hand in hand. If you're like enjoying their downfall, I think that's a very English thing.
That's too much reality TV. Reality TV is all about just watching unfortunate people go about their day.
Man. This, it's 10-10 already. Phew.
Yeah, I will definitely only be doing 2 games.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing a 3rd game here, team. Mech Boy 4000. This is like the new model Mech Boy. Oh. GTI starts in a week, right? Or is it Monday it starts?
It starts... I don't know when it starts, actually.
Wow.
Big kill on Ogre.
Yeah, got the Orge. Got the Orge. Damn. So I read this, there's this article about, I can't remember who it was, saying that Celtic have got the upper hand against Dortmund because of some bullshit, some Twitter thing. It was like one of the pundits was saying, like, I think Celtic have got the upper hand here, Dortmund this, Dortmund that. Dortmund just beat Celtic 7-1.
7-1! 7-1, you're kidding. I didn't even see that.
I love that. I love that kind of punditry.
What are they doing?
Oh no, I think they're over the shout here. It's looking pretty good for Celtic. I think Dortmund are all over the place.
They've been disrespected in the past and then just dumpstered everyone.
I think Dortmund are the Arsenal of German football. In that they play some really good football, they've had some really good players, but it's not all that often it's been their time to be like the best team. Bayern Munich are like Man U if Man U never went off the boil. Just dominant force.
Bayern did lose last.
Yeah, dude, but they win the league so often. This was a couple of years, maybe it was 3 years ago. All Dortmund had to do was win their last game of the season and they win the league. And they lost, or might have drawn, with some dog shit team that had done nothing all year. And they fucking bottled it. Like, Bayern just doesn't lose the Bundesliga. They just fucking win it every cocking year. Imagine being a German football fan. My God.
Well, I mean, we're not that far away at this point. Man City have won it 4 times in a row now.
Yep, we'll be there soon.
And yet people will still gladly support Man City over any other team because I feel like there's some embarrassment behind it. If Man City doesn't win it, then, you know, I'd rather it be them than not me.
I'd want them to fucking lose every single time I see them play. I love seeing Pep Guardiola flapping his arms and looking upset. I fucking love it. He's the greatest manager ever. Like I keep saying, let's see him manage a team that isn't the biggest team in the league. How about that? How about that? Let's see Pep Guardiola manage a team that is like mid-table. Let's see how he does. Instead of getting him in to manage Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Man City with £1 billion and fucking flouting all the fucking regulations. Let's get Pep in to manage Bournemouth. Let's see how he does with Bournemouth. Let's get him in at Leicester. Let's get him in.
Get him in at Bolton.
Get him in at Bolton. Let's see what he does. Can he do it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke? Exactly. Promoted? I'm just saying, this idea that he's the greatest, I don't think he's ever been challenged. I'm sure he's a good manager. And absolutely, there have been other managers who've choked in that kind of pressure and failed. And he has delivered with these big teams. I'm just saying, if you've only ever been in charge of big teams, can you really be considered a great manager? I don't think so. I want to see him work his way up there. I'll be honest with you. I think Mourinho has solidified his reputation because he's done it with multiple teams. And like he's taken teams that perhaps not the most fancy team and won things with them. Now I think he's a joke, and I wouldn't want him in charge of anything near me.
Mourinho?
Yeah, Mourinho, dude.
Yeah, he did great at Roma.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did all right at Roma. He did all right. Yeah, he did But I'm saying for a guy with his reputation, I don't know. I don't want him in charge of England. We'll put it that way. They're going to get David here. They have to.
I'm kind of like rating just sticking in an English lad who's had experience in like the under 18.
Oh my God, they don't get David. The BKB comes down from left. They get the goal.
But the traders.
Spectre Aegis down. They're doing some clicking. They do get
they lose the axe.
The axe. They've lost David and they've lost
Spectre?
axe. Can they get more? Can they get Spectre? They do. Here comes the Goz. They do get more. There's a nice lift on the Ogre. It's a 3 for 2.
I think for Radiant, that's a big win for a fight. That was the Aegis. You kill their 2 biggest cores, and you escape with only losing people who don't really have that much net worth on your team.
Thing is, Messi has no goals for Leicester, and Heskey has loads. It's a good point, Nolan. Well made. How many goals has Messi scored for Leicester? None. Therefore, how good can he be? It is a shame.
I have the same number of Puskas awards as Messi.
He's never won the Puskás?
No, I think so.
Really? I mean, they tend to give it to some like second division Hungarian.
Have you seen all these Anthony memes by any chance?
No, but I mean, God Almighty.
Anthony is like the meme king of the football world.
Yeah. He does that little twirl where he receives a ball and turns 360 for no reason, and then fucking does nothing.
He's so funny. But he doesn't. He's really just shocking. But everyone loves to big him up like he's the greatest player ever.
Who?
And he just Anthony.
No, but who tries to big him up
as a joke? It's like a
joke.
I
see. Yeah,
not being serious. But he's just very funny. Like he scores a goal against Barnsley.
Oh, he
in
goes
FA
mad.
Cup.
Yeah.
And he celebrates in like people are counted on video like 6 different ways he celebrates.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
He shushes the crowd as well. Like,
Yeah.
You're getting rolled up by Barnsley.
Yeah, he's a sad excuse. 82 million quid. 5 goals. The lad's a disgrace. And so Jadon Sancho, I saw, he's playing for like Villa or something now. I can't remember where he is. He's at Chelsea. He's on loan at Chelsea.
Yeah.
This lad was like Dortmund's wunderkind. Like German football was like, he is the best. Went to Man U and did. I mean, that was a disaster. Shouldn't have gone there. And now he's at Chelsea, another fucking shit show. What a
kind of all right now.
Well, I think Cole Palmer is papering over a lot of cracks, but fucking hell, what a disgrace! All the memes. I think I sent you one. The Chelsea changing room is like 1,000 lads squeezed into a tiny room. Plague, to give you some idea, over the last couple of seasons, Chelsea have just bought players endlessly, to the point where they have like 8 goalkeepers on their books. Like, the Chelsea squad is so insane. It's actually crazy. It's a shame he's doing well at Chelsea, because fuck Chelsea. Ashwin, you're a QPR fan. You should be big up in that comment.
I'll big up it. But, man, I'm more just into Chelsea losing because it's so funny. It's like,
It is so funny, yeah. It's so funny. Like, these are the biggest teams.
Like, no matter what, I'm not really fussed about what happens at QPR every week. We win a game, whatever. We lose a game, whatever. We're still just going to be in fucking 14th.
Yeah.
Just chilling. But when Man U lose,
so good.
Oh,
so
man.
Good. I love
I'm
it.
watching everyone get so mad. Oh, man.
Mark Goldbridge, whatever his name is, going, what is that? What is that? Oh, come on now. Oh, that's another goal. It's 2-0. Oh, that guy.
It's kind of crazy. I have the radio on in the mornings now. Whenever they feature a coach talking about something, he sounds exactly like that. And it doesn't matter what coach it is, they all sound exactly the fucking same.
He's not even one of the coaches, Plague. He's like a streamer or something. And he streams like live reactions to the games. And it's just him, he's a Man U fan, complaining about Man U. And it goes viral because he's like, kind of, people like laughing because he like, I mean, he knows what he's doing.
He's quite an entertaining man as well.
But he's like kind of a nerdy football fan. And he's obviously he's a Man U fan. And it's just funny to see him getting angry at the state of Man U. You heard Chelsea were having problems filling their stadiums after the summer riots. Summer riots? Riots UK.
I feel like I've missed something.
You can't have missed these lads.
Oh, the far-right riots? I don't think that's had anything to do with football.
But
he's
Chelsea,
making a joke that all Chelsea fans are far-right.
Oh, then that's good. I like that. Well done.
Okay.
I mean, I know that when my mates went there, they said it was the most racist atmosphere they've ever been in at football. And we've been to lower league games. Yeah, they said it was awful. Like, Chelsea fans are fucking just a bunch of cunts. Like, they just are. Vertzag on the Snapfire. Greaves 4-star. What's the CM got, please? Okay. Working on a book.
Almost a BKB.
Big. Large. Some might say huge.
Humongous.
It's definitely a copious size. Might bait out a roar at some point if he.
I hear the Spectre.
It's happening.
She's called actually. She didn't get the return.
Oh,
she's dead.
Dunk. Oh, here comes the aerial missiles.
Wait, who's got a Dagon? Is that Muerta with a Dagon?
That's a stolen. That's a stolen.
Oh, they got the quad.
But they're going to get the return on Microsoft PowerPoint.
That's worth though. I'll take that.
Slide deck down.
Wait, who's got the Dagon?
Quop. It's this very.
Oh yeah, of course. I didn't see the Quop cast it.
And Quop's got Timeless Relic now. It's pretty good.
So I played Quop with this build and got the Dagon 5, thinking that was the play. Wrong. No. And I learned from my mistake. Played against a Quop the other day who made the same mistake. It was a dub. Oh, hello, big call!
It's not really worked that
No,
well.
left in great trouble.
Muerta has been shouted at, which is not great from Muerta.
David is in!
Beastmaster could be in some trouble here. Beastmaster's getting locked down. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can.
There's no mana for CM ulti. No mana, no mana.
No mana. Oh, I heard something. No. I think crab marinated herring is actually becoming a real problem.
Yes?
Crab marinated herring?
Yeah.
What would that be like?
I'm looking it up. It's called soused herring. It's a raw herring soaked in a mild preserving liquid. The marinade might contain cider, wine, or tea, sugar, herbs, usually bay leaves, spices, usually mace, and chopped onion. The word soused...
Where's the crab?
I know, I'm coming to that.
Oh,
the word soused can also describe a marinated herring that has been cooked. The soused herring, apologies for any Dutch people, matjesharing, or matjes in Dutch, is an especially mild salt herring which is made from young, immature herrings. The herrings are ripened for a couple of days in oak barrels in a salty solution or brine. Ooh. The pancreatic enzymes, which support the ripening, make this version of salt herring especially mild and soft. I don't see where crab features in this. Nope, there's no mention of crab here. No mention of crab. Abba Silikeru crab marinated herring. This is on... Oh, here we go. Abba Silaherku. This is Finnish. Products have a mild... a mild and creamy flavor combined with small selected herring bites which make it even easier for beginners in herring eating to be delighted. The herring has a perfect taste as such and goes well with baked potatoes and blinis thanks to the mild and creamy sauce. Crab marinated herring. There you go.
You should try some of that.
I'm tempted. I love a bit of fish.
Next
I've never
trip
heard of a
to the
Finnish
pub,
restaurant.
we'll go somewhere with crab marinated herring.
That's a good point, Plague. Is there a Finnish restaurant? Finnish restaurant,
There
London.
must be, surely.
There must be. I've never heard of one. And
There
I've
is-
heard of,
There is
quite a
the
lot of
Scandinavian Kitchen.
Where's that?
It is... Scandinavian Kitchen is in... Oh, what neighbourhood is that? Near Marylebone.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Just north of Oxford Circus. Website. Let's check out their website.
Oh, lovely.
Scandi Kitchen. Cupboard, drinks, off, fresh food, explore and offers. Food and recipes.
Fucking David is playing out of his goddamn mind. If only he bought a BKB instead of a stupid fucking Eternal Shroud.
Okay, so the Scandinavian Kitchen actually looks pretty good. 4.6 rating out of 2...
Well, let's book it.
Dude, out of 2,000 reviews?
Damn.
It's in Fitzrovia. It's very nice. This looks
great.
good.
Well, it's a fancy area. What are the prices? It's only 10 to...
I can't even find the fucking menu. Scandi Kitchen.
Cafe
Cafe menu. There we go. Cafe menu. You've got...
It's very...
That's not
very
bad,
reasonable.
you know. The
You get
cafe
some
menu.
Swedish meatballs, smoked
Veggie balls,
salmon.
Scandi hot dog, beetroot, super slaw, or special guest. Those are the different salads. They do a breakfast
Yeah.
and they do coffee. Wait, where's the dinner? Is there no dinner?
There's no dinner, it's just a cafe.
Oh. Damn shame.
Damn. Is there really no other... There must be a Swedish restaurant, though.
Well, you get a fucking IKEA, mate, and get the hot dogs. There's Skoll Nordic Dining Restaurant in Islington.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Skoll. That is some Scandi dining. We are open Wednesday to Thursday, 5 till 10. Kitchen closes at 9. And Friday to Saturday, 5 till 11. Kitchen closes at 10. They're not open Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. That's a bold choice. Can't
Menu
find a
looks good,
menu.
though.
Oh, let's
Ooh.
have a look. Menu. Also
Ooh.
cheap. Celeriac parve, broccoli, truffle butter, red wine sauce, hazelnuts, and lingonberry. Mushroom Wallenberg, lemon sole, pea salsa, lobster sauce, venison meatballs. I feel like, so when I went to Scandinavia a couple of Dream Leagues ago, we went out for dinner to a Scandi place that is like attached to a brewery, and they had like actual Swedish, like proper food. Like if you went to a restaurant and all they did was beans on toast, cottage pie, shepherd's pie, you know, fucking eels and, you know, basic, what would you consider British, the obvious British stuff. you might be a little disappointed. This place did stuff that you were like, oh, I'd never even heard of that. But it was like really, really good. Like a lot of locally sourced stuff. Excellent. And that was like my first taste of like what Swedish food could actually be. Because a lot of the time they just palm you off. Mechboy's just going on buildings here. He's still going. He's still clicking. They have glyphed. Are they going to do something? Left's waiting for a good jump. Nice counter from Alfredo there on the blink. They're looking for a chase. This is excellent kiting. This is excellent kiting.
They just got a Rax for free.
The problem is their initiation is all on Axe, and if you don't blink, you're fucked. That's what another reason I think Centaur is so good. Is that even if your blink get cancelled, you could just charge in, and everyone gets in, and it's like a big fight. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's fucking left. RQ.
He's rage quit.
Fucking RQ. Ashman, have you seen this reel of a TV with bacon cooking on it and there's a dog licking the telly?
Probably.
I'll send it to you anyway, but you've sent me loads and I haven't responded. I've been busy. I apologize.
That's all right, mate. Don't you? I never expect responses.
I've sent you so many TikToks, though.
I never look at TikTok.
Okay, check. I've sent you like 10.
The true heroes are the ones who wait all the way.
Oh, what's happened here? I'm off the stream.
Poor dog. He's so hungry and so stupid.
He wants that bacon. Ah, that's all dogs, really, isn't it? So hungry and so stupid. That sums them up. Oh, Alfredo! That's the Aegis. Wanted to burn it anyway.
Get the follow-up. Go on.
Oh, big call!
Holy shit!
Oh like, my god!
That was in liquid. What just happened?
Woo! Can they get David? Yeah, they can. Woof! That was a great initiation. It's like watching liquid.
Can't have your other core standing on top of the respawning Aegis. That's a freebie.
Yeah, it was like the other side was like watching Shopify.
Huge, huge. Can they pick something up here in return? They have.
I don't know why they changed the They changed what they were doing. They had a great strat. Viper hits.
Yep.
Everyone else should doing kills. They can't jump Viper. There's no way. But instead, Spectre's like, nah, lads, I got to get my fucking tower damage stat up, otherwise people think I've not done my job.
Look at this fucking turnaround.
Yeah, they'll get what?
They can get one here. They can get one. They're gonna try and go. Oh my god, they're trying to force the buyback. Now they gotta leave. Left is dead. Oh!
Ooh.
Got the buyback and out. They got a full lane and they're leaving. That's great.
Yeah, I didn't think they even had to buy back there. Could have just glyphed and waited. They would have to have backed when Viper respawned.
Plague, what is this video that you've sent here? Winning isn't for
everyone. It was when we were discussing how people treat winners. And this was Nike's Olympics ad this year. And every other Olympics ad is like, yeah, fair play, everyone working together. And this one is like, fuck you, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm here to fucking win. And it's a really good ad. It's so good.
I don't feel like ads are anything like as big a deal as they used to be. It's weird because advertising is much more present in people's lives, but there's far less connection with it. Other than as memes about how shit an ad was. I think it's kind of sad. Like, certainly there were ads that I still remember now. When I was a kid, I remember them. I don't think my kids could point to a single advert that they remember. And I think a big reason for it, I've moaned about this before, but oh wow, that's an 11k lead now for Radiant.
Yep.
A big reason is that a lot of the advertisers, there's very little creativity. They just look at what memes are popular and they turn that into an ad, and it takes 3 or 4 years for them to do that. So the meme is dead by the time the ad comes out, and it just looks like shit. And there's no creativity. It's all box checking. It's all gone through layers and layers of, dare I say it, corporate bullshit. So there's zero creativity. No one's taking a chance. It's just like the
it's very
safest
difficult to be
shit.
creative if you're playing it safe.
It's really bad.
But yeah, this ad again, because this ad isn't really playing it safe. It's a really fucking good ad. I like
that. Yeah, but that's like someone with the bollocks to say, do a fucking ad. This is the ad. We've come up with this idea. Do it. Someone's actually said, yeah, do it. That sounds hype. Do that.
It's got Willem Dafoe essentially playing the Green Goblin as the voiceover.
Oh, cool. I'll watch this.
It's really good.
After we finish.
Nike
After this
do
game.
always have good ads.
Yeah, Nike
they're very good.
They kind of treat their ads less as like just something you'd see between fucking episodes of EastEnders and more like actual short
like
films.
an event thing, right? Like it should be a big thing. People should be sharing this because it's good. It shouldn't just be. I think the problem is if you're a big enough company, you're not hiring someone to do your ads. Like you're doing them yourself. Like I don't think Nike is entrusting some advertising company. Surely Nike is big enough to do their own fucking ads. Like you really telling me Nike can't do their own ads? They don't have the manpower for that?
Well, it'll be like it's more standard stuff they'll do themselves. But then if you want something incredible, you go to an advertising agent.
But why would I wouldn't. I would not go to an advertising agency.
Great creative genius.
I would say I am avoiding advertising agencies and going out and finding our own genius and saying we want you to do an ad for us. Like pay some director to do it. Like go and fucking pay Wes Anderson to make an ad for you or something. Like which he's done. He's done adverts.
Oh yeah.
If I was Nike, I would fucking do that. I wouldn't entrust some fucking agency. Fuck that.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Can they get this change done?
Nope.
It's close.
He doesn't have.
Can he get the dunk?
No!
Not quite, but it does not matter. Siam is just in.
He's done for 2
and
minutes!
Everyone.
Here goes Lefty's looking for more! They've lost two. This game is over!
Ogre is chunking. Well, that might have been Whiter.
Oh!
So close.
I think dunk should be interrupt.
David is dead for 100. Man, I kind of feel for David because no matter how well he does, he always just seems to lose.
Can you click on David for me, Gido? Didn't press BKB. Did not press the BKB
He didn't
button.
press it. He didn't press it.
I was confused because I knew he had it, and I didn't see him golden and glowing.
The lads get very greedy around BKBs for some reason. Like they think, oh, I want to save it. For what? You're about to die, and the game could be over.
It's been a great Axe performance.
It has.
Leth has done really well.
Leth has done the business.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
He's got teammates willing to buy the Greaves pipe.
There's many
buybacks.
Vector
Alfredo's in!
On Huerta, but it's not really worked.
No.
Be down, and they
Loses.
fall back on 2.
Loses half health. Leth in danger.
Be able to get Leth out. He's been lifted back.
There's the glimmer.
Is there a 4-star for him?
No.
He's just dead.
We've got ulti on Huerta. She can turn this. I don't know why she was so afraid before.
Can she get anyone here? What's happening?
Force in.
Oh, Fredo dead! Buys back!
Inspector.
Looking for Microsoft PowerPoint. Focusing on maybe the wrong hero. Maybe need to kill the Viper. The co-op is going to the Viper. Mech Boy's ultra low. He's dead. Mech Boy's dead. Oh my god, the co-op goes down! Mech Boy is not dead!
Alive.
100 HP. Alive.
And Ogre's going to die too.
Alright, they've got buybacks. They do have buybacks. I say fuck the agencies. If I was a big brand like Nike, I would say we have a marketing department, find someone to make an ad for us and fucking do it. Don't hire an agency. Don't run it through 10 layers of corporate bullshit. Don't make it safe. Don't do market research. Have some fucking bollocks. You know your brand. Do the fucking advert. Why are you panicking and checking with people? Run the fucking ad. Have some gonads. Pisses me off. No one's got any fucking guts anymore. They're all checking. Oh, is this all right? What if we change it? Fuck off. Run your ad. People that turn up to focus groups are cunts. What are you asking them for? They're the people that respond when YouTube says we'd like you to take a quick survey. What are you asking them? They're insane. Who does that?
I answer those surveys.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask you for fucking shit, mate.
I would not trust Plague.
Spectre on the back lines just to give him the fuck off.
They're trying to
They're all
Save
on
enough time.
diebacks. They're so risking for no real purpose here. If Axe starts the fight now before they're ready to leave, CM slowed, they're going in, Axe should jump.
Where's
Axe?
Axe was recharged.
Axe has been battle hunted. Axe has
Oh.
been battle hunted by something.
Rubik.
But they're still here. What are they doing? They're risking
There could be a
everything.
call.
Oh, let's go, Sam! He gets the call, David.
There we go. BKB on David. That stops the Muerta
Can he
damage.
get David? Pop's
Spectre's in
almost
trouble.
dead. Spectre's gonna die. Is she? Yes, she is. Axe has died back.
Oh,
Can
Crab
they get
Herring in
Muerta?
trouble. They do
They
get Muerta.
Muerta's
She buys back.
Muerta's bought back. If
Here
they
goes
get everyone
Sedhep.
here. Sedhep. No.
It's not quite the one. Needed a blink, but they do get a kill on the Viper.
They get 3.
They're TPing out. Go, go, go.
Did they finish off the racks? Not quite. Not quite. Wait, is there still rack spot as well? No. That's probably our Spectre is sticking around.
Can they end? They're only down an Axe. They've got Muerta.
Yeah.
They've got Quap.
Muerti.
There's no
They
Spectre.
should.
No David.
They should. Oh,
David's
David's got
just got buyback.
Oh, that could be huge.
That could be huge. They don't
He
know.
went up BKB, does it shout?
They won't.
Oh.
They won't have the damage.
What was that Lincoln's pop?
Rubik stole as well
It's
and chucked it.
Rubik's. Rubik's Ignite.
Don't roar the ogre. Don't roar the ogre, David.
David's just dead.
He's,
Oh, Lincoln.
He's super dead.
And that's it. That's going to be it.
What a
Rubik
game.
Down for the count.
That's a refresher.
Refresher
Oh,
on
hello.
Go, Wordsag. Do it.
Unlucky.
Oh, you know what? It was very close.
It was
You
actually
honestly
pretty
thought you
close.
might have got him.
Where was that in that last fight? Whew. Well, what a game. What
a game.
And game. That was a good one.
Shout out to Jido for that one.
Yeah, well done, Cheeto. Fucking fantastic, balanced game. Who knew? Eri, take note, mate. If you're in the chat, get your notebook out and write this down, bud. This is how you do it. And get your laptop fixed, bud. It was, whew, I thought there was something going on in Eri's neighborhood. It turned out it was the fan on his laptop. God bless him. Gino may be doing this angling for a new laptop. I can't tell. Well, let me tell you something. If you do get it, the goons will pay for it, and it will fail 6 months in. Turn into the noisiest thing you've ever seen. That's what happened to Eri's laptop. Anyway, that was fun. There was 2 good games, but I am done because it is 10:30 and I'm too fatigued to do a third. But we're looking forward to GTI, which starts next week. So be ready for that. A lot of the games will not be cast on this channel because there are far too many. We got 4 groups. Is it 4 groups? 3 groups of 4 and a group of 5. If you want to watch the games, they will be on a variety of people's channels. They'll all be on the Discord. If you want to watch them, get on the Discord. You may need to sub to do that if you're a cheapskate. And there is a channel dedicated to GTI. People will be listing which games they're casting and all the rest of it. Get in there. 17 teams. Very hype. Shame we couldn't get 18, but we'll take 17. We're happy with 17. It'll work. And the games are great. The teams are great. I'm looking forward to all the teams' intro videos. I hope they've got some. I'm going to have to run through them. I'll do that maybe next week when we'll cast a GTI game. Maybe on the Tuesday we'll cast some GTI games. Sure. But yeah. All right. Cheers all. I will see you guys anon. Cheers for casting.
Good night.
Peace out. Peace out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Take it easy and peace out.